Yes. 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 Adabusiafo, Mwache Mwakwa about baby Wobia, high power 97.9 and a TV XYZ. Yenyamia ye bi wadi ko asa de yaba and na edwada e de dikai e wona wotwefo fromu. Na sada way at samba kwa me waka jo de say bibia ni we besi ho kwan ama nyame mmere na wo wabrabom no say nyame mmere na wo wabrabom which is your Kairos moment no eno ne sabreway e na yedie eba wakwemu sabre wei ene mpagya eba wakwemu sabre wei ene nkoso eba wakwemu sabre wei wabra no ma atwa wo ahia ede di pefese ase no ma nkoye ase nyina ye no be se sabre wei mu no sabre wei mu a wankasa wotenka wo widiem wotenka e wo witrim wotenka wo ba bia se wo bre no sabre wei ena nyame eba be man nsaso ede amawo ene wo my Ghana bidia ne Kwame Minkah free sabre ekosi nondu ene yentra e wo DwaboAse dwumadie iso wabra ye de nkoma ahodo ebremo eche bia de agudie mu nsam ebe hwehwe so agudie mu nsam si a ye boy tonton sansai anope ba na anope ba bia ye gina eye garamse ensensem no memenda ya eye onobo okudjeto ablakwa woni ye nuanom TV3 4 edi nkoma na nkoma na wadi omudi eno wama eni abeda wo say kan hwe na no a professor from Pomboaten ede betu dwa bubo din eche nkofo a wo mudi garamse nsensemi mu tintime no ye didi agro president edi di agro vice president ene wo petu mi bi no wo didi agro chief of staff edi di agro say okudjeto ablakwa wo the documents ahodo abetu dwa abibia da di pefese abai ekrache abai anamonsifo mpanifo a omo miamia hodo wo mu na di garamse yimu tintime na onobo okudjeto ablakwa eka no enye nipa ba akopedi na oboye o obobo din ahodo mini obrempon beba bebo e wa bra ye di dwumade ne konanim no na ye di adansidi ahodo a onobo okudjeto ablakwa e de betu dwa no e be kyemo afei kronobobi kwaso ECG ana kronobobi so ekoso ewo Ghana Water Company na watwi mu asofodom mpanimfo ebe ye kire empaibo ahodo empire na Catholic for the bebo no enye se bia ye kwakwa gina ba bia ye garamse ni akobo empire keke o enye se empire na ye hu se asofodom bi ekogina akoso modam ebo in 2007 was se wo ye kire mu mpaye wonam eye enkran e mountain so no na wo bom mpaye e de etia hohombone boni abedi ni patrim ama ne homene so a ese ye nsuo ese ye kwaye ese omane daache na wotwi mu ye besa so ate labor unions no nka wabro mu ba be come all because of garamse na wotwa wie ye atwa mu yi ye wuza mabunu no ye kira hodo all because of garamse na nim yentie honorable Samuel Okudjeto ablakwa ebra na wode sansem ya me boss wey etutu ye nuanom TV3 fo anim de okanie
to their statement and their ultimatum from that period to 3rd October 2024 23 new licenses.
It was just 2 days ago.
Can you believe that? And I have done some more work. I'm sorry I'm causing people a lot of anxiety and making them lose appetite this morning. Will you believe that more DCs are joining the fray?
You mean DCs?
Latest work I have done on this matter. DCs are now openly registering companies and going for mining licenses themselves.
Which DCs are those?
The DC for Impoho, on the 18th of October 2023, registered JK Sem Mining Company Limited. JK Sem. JK Sem. Immediately, on the 17th of November, he applied to mine in his district. And it's here. Go on the mining repository. You see JK Sem.
So you're talking about Ignatius Asa Mensa?
Ignatius Asa Mensa, the DC for Impoho. And I have the cadastral map here. You see, you see river bodies, forests, all over in the area of interest, his concession. Guess what? Whilst all of this is going on, he has been asked to start mining 9th August 2024. That's the start date. 9th August 2024. And he has a 5-year lease. J.K. Sem, Honorable Ignatius Asa Mensah, the DC for Impoho. The people, this is the chair of DISEC, the people who we are relying on to ban all forms of mining. That is the demand by organized labor, by the Catholic Bishop Conference, by the Apostolic Fathers, by the Chief Imam, everybody. The people we are counting on to ban all forms of mining.
Oh, a man for a day, yeni atu omoso. A man for a yeni da omoso. So mbetu garamze ase. A man for a yeni a atu omoso. So mubashena, efema gudie tuo basa na. Koswa ase yensuo, yensasi ya kwaye. Ubeti video ase natural mo. For video natural mo. Momo sho say ya akoswo na da bia ye baba TV iswe any radio iswe ya baba so akopem say ne ye de tene ebesi organa ha ubehwe se de ensu ani esi ahono ene ba bia ye dru ye kwaye ahodo a ekọ oman ni daachi bia o na sabehwe NDC hwehwe ya owowo sade ya ye kan ya eno ne kwan ankos ewose sabre aban bia e bia owa koma owa adwempa bi ede magana no aka NDC fo hye no ka meni wo mu akamafa ede ye adwuma sabre ede na NDC ka wo so oba bani activities no obani wi a obehwe se wo de hyehyɛ ato akwam a ye begina so ede asiesie yensuo ye kwaye ene nsase na asai no wo wi a emabunu na wo mining legal mining ni mu no ye bepanyansa kwan through hyehyɛ ye papa na ya ye bibi te se no buakuo na ya pe abenfo animdefo a omosu apon ahodo a wo mu wonimdie ede fa mining ho no ma beka omo ho na ya bu omo amomatu efamagudie awo kwampa so sabra ya gasai bebre no se de sika na se didi omutinimu no o ga so mu nya kura wa ya de oye ne foforo beba eti nyansa common sense and also what they approach ade we common sense kwa ba so na metima bo environment no ho ban wa bra me bo environment no ho ban no so kwa ba so na metima bo mabunu no a o mani age adwuma we ho ban ade ni metima ye se de ba ye adwuma we o mo ye no o man no kwampa so na nkofo say ye mra o say ye no ne ehunu no eno twa ban we ne yobia ne bibia da di perfect wo hunu we say eye ade bia ye serious a e wo se ye di hujuma wo hunu wo dwen say ya gro bi ne adie etia na obete say MPP pani bi no gira baabi no de nya ade we ye serious issue and ye politics no massa said you munsa treat NDC to said your NDC the wa bemu the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces eye Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo na be de achie eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na hwa policy for so na watwa wie na video bi di ahim video na ye hunu ye no na nya asrafo na wo mu kwajo wo chop money according to the nana watwa video no because ono nana na ehuru the nana ekoso asrafo na ewura baabi ayeye illegal mining ana what is odi akọ no watwa video no wo se wo kọ ho akọje ne chop money me so say na aba na ehu o echen can bad naked and na say Prince Johnson a wo mu di ewu e wo Liberia echen rebel leaders ahodo a wo mu kum nipa bebre e wo amama ahodo akon esiye. This war that we are fighting, it is not for obi a wakuma ya say na mekoya wanhwa me lose ma na de na edi enti na wo aban mu edi enti na wo aban mu edi enti ne de ensase yensuo asawunsem ye de asawunsem say ye wogidie wo mu bo ho ban Other constitution no mo siasa mo ya lawyer for no am mo ya president no mo kan bia na. Don't you read the constitution? Don't you know why you are the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces? Don't you know why you are the president of the Republic of Ghana? You don't know why we have given you our lands, our forest to hold in trust. Munim ne enkofu esimo nemu. Ewo mensini ahodo mpo DC baby a wo bi asase bi a ono bu ekuje to ablakwa e di adansidi abata hu se bedadi well of course abedadi and ode adansidi aba so far won kasaye ya twan se obetumrika no aba power fanfia say no obeyi hu ano. In fact imano usu frefrau fa call no ne no won kasa ime frau DC ya won po wona wudika ya ba odin and wakwaji asase no so wakwaji a was so de ba betu afam agudie no according to ogudie to abla honorable was e ho no ensuo kwaye emuo and woda baby ensuo kwaye of course asase emu and woda o hwe concession na waje na wo wutum se wey asase tam asase e so and waje ana wo pia nkofo aguso and then go for say you and almost say quiet. How did we get here? Na mabunu na dwalai. No ma pia ba bontin tintesukoko e di ache wo aban na wo aban no mom and we dwalai. Sada na mabunu ni ye kire. Kasi e be di agro wa ho. Mumu bi me say akamo evie be enum mumu bi kwaro anhwa evie me enu ntomo. Etiniamu ye yete ase se mumfa ho. You don't care about the future. But yes, you ain't na ho. Emma mon say ye dache. Ma bedi ye sika, ma say ye sika, ma say ye mine. Obehwe so akọ baby no. Ya sase ni ye nsuo so a eda ho no so. Ma fa nyansa kwa so ene adufu pe pesami kumnya sikadie basabasa. Ena mo dey say we. Na labor unions no sunesu. Wa windim abakwa sika ede afro bi ho na bedu 10th mo beka se ye tu eye strike na ye ba ba ye no ede asada no me say ye babu bodi wo mamu ha ye babu bodi e wo mamu ha opa faka ba bia ensuo nka we shall mention names oko the United Kingdom the way labor unions no omo ye formidable to the sense that they have a political party. The UK for the and so chamo. Nyananse bu ye fili mo koso. But say no maybe a ye tete. Se be yam pa ye bobu bodi. Me te se da no nhemu bi na e koso e wo mampanya so ye ho no. Ana won ka se wo srebre mo ntom bo ase mo ma emre kakra no. Obi eye se agobe ka se yo yate. Ana mo pani ni ba ko ka se na ebre ba bio no osre. Onu a otuwe ya ka ni bosobe kakra bi no okọ saa kasa no ene epe saa kasa da saa opanyi ne kan no eno ene epe na mo tena ho ko gisika ene hye botom e mortgage o man yi dache mo bete bobole bobo me say mo bete bobole bobo ye bopupo mu nyina mudi one by one ye dia dansidie so beba be chairman for ye ni dabo so in fact baby amubeko bia ye ni edimochi sabre baby afia wa sore afri keteso a wo tempam no me say minim baby awo me hu na if you dare go to that place again na wo koye sa hyiamu no na kwaji sa sika na ye beba bobo di wo TV so abusia HB ebebo etoto sansan na nsem ye be biamu ye hotel any ECG edin bi wo ho a waso mebobo ne ena be teaser afei Ghana Water Company Limited kronu bi ekoso je nde afei na ni abeda ho ye sa krono no ye bebo so galamse nsem ne ye bekoso aka bedansa ne ye bedu ho nyina no beso Yamongura eye agudie mu nsem sisi e wo DwaboAse wo power 97.9 afeso TV XYZ was abre ya yenya Roger Ibano the sports monarch why crowd on the on a beautiful Monday morning our the agudie mu nsem ebre Roger Akwaba.
Kwame Johnson out is an anope.
Ah, you kura bia ba ne day. Agudi mu nsam de na ekwa no pay.
Some no do so. And anope ya tena se de agudi mu nsam pro TVS was at Power 97.9 FM. Ya ba bon nsam ne nyina no ID pa nyame ya tuma e da ya wada Blasters e gina kona ni Sultan he na e boko to anem ne 25 man squad e be bawre mu na ya Ghanaian players mo modern boss nia e si e kwa na fie de ho se de ba to akasa da fa players wa from mo nso a onya enfre wo mo no so no wodi o mo Nintia one from no, where they are so about to the Ghana Premier League, and so Equaso Krobia Kumasi Santico Doko, and we name as a league no, homo at the top, has a folk about draw, and in some tea, and about supporters, Bua Fu, the some and our supporters, a canafe, other club news out on a Fibro Division 1, Fusa League, Ninja So, Cosana Fiamanoni, games out where course Chelsea, a board draw, Kudus Mohamed, as the first goal of the season, Adima West Ham United, other games, a course. Manchester United still omugusu echi form obono ni nyina honsem na no pay atena se no yara honsem e ba no mo chano so se Dubita background ke se min control se obetu na monafo aba se de be ya yade bia tu so etitu ntia na manchera nko yi mo no bo woni se bo na so na fe omo awo yi pa wo se e cardiovascular disease ana se e heart problem liver problem bo modin se obeba se uye be ma na wa ugitum sampa undam odidi kwa na mom empem de umode bon konkan ontimi mbo ejuma sexual dysfunction, premature ejaculation, and a erectile dysfunction, and a was low sexual libido. Bomodin say Obaba Nasona fe infections T2, gonorrhea, syphilis, candidiasis. Bomodin say Obaba Nasona fe Dovita Herbal Clinic and boy Simin Control say Dovita man capsules in the a boy Juma Yepa, and he say Opedo do now with two atona and Yopiano, and one say we need Dovita Herbal Clinica. One more I wish a lang tassi station, Unium Ebedin common, I was 024626 5313 024626 5313 na 0502716076 0502716076 na fe ani Dovita Herbal Clinic aniom etimi edin koma serebe ya wo mundo ni nyina so onsan ebetimi so akebi meeting edi roja imano from the sports monake botela na fe kojofo so betechire emana no pe Messi enkonya medi agudie wonsem no edi ebayencha se from Blasters wo camp nyame ya tuma eda yawada odim se initially ebetujwa se Ghana ye ni Sultan match no nanka ebedi kan atujwa ewo Ghana hanum se that Friday nanka wo se timi baso 4 p.m. na return leg no so abaso ewo Libya aros nanka eye Monday na mo CAF a communicate area ma Ghana Football Association e kire se esa nioma ba ku bi rebinti no empedefo e kire se nyame ya tuma eda Thursday na Ghana de ne betimi abaso ewo Accra Sports na fe Ghana se awrem ewo Libya na ye ni Sultan so e de akọwida so ano nyame adoma instead of Monday no CAF said that Tuesday and I know so ebetimi ade and also ebetimi abasna Sultan for no omuntimi emmo match re omo akase fie Sultan esan entokwa ni nyama ekose no enanam sa CAF for Sultan e de fie omo memo a omudio makopimo Libya se e hot Tripoli ho and nyame adoma game kese no ebetimi abaso na coach Otuado enemu 25 man squad Tano and Friday and onemu squad no our Ghana Football Association one secretariat na coach ni enemu squad ni no or the same crowd tuja edi fanienti wa for players bi and players ni bi so nienti a wentimi amfre omo yenti coach Otuado ni nsema waka a justify ni squad no
because he is clear for what he has achieved as a player but also as a coach for Ghana. I'm looking forward to this game but to be honest, for me, it doesn't matter who's on the...
Okay, tienu yesema coach Otuado ni sema or kan ye na osan kasa ye abrante bako ye fana Michael Bedu eye player bako na ne body bako kan na dodo na fiso anka bia squad no anka bia ne din betimi apemu ne dia ntimi ammem coach Otuado echechem ne nti a abrante no wan frɛ no ewo this time na se guso ehwese Yagusu RSN sama coach Otuado edi atuja no yensa ebetimi akana fe yede honsam so edi atuja no mo no semfidie na yedi eye jumate edu bia sa na etie yebeto aso na RSN na nioma asitie na monfa squad na fantusu ma 25 man squad a coach Otuado enemu ye no monfa squad na fantusu na onim se players no dodo na weekend yo mo agirem esia kan e ma mo clubs a ora kamia se 25 man squad no obia enya kwenya esia kan ma nioma de ekoye edi ma dodo na na we say na ST a oni me say goalkeeper Fene Lawrence Atizigi coach Fene Otuado Etunisa edi Feno dia weekend ogiremu edi man club a ye Fene St Galli emra mo ne club a ye Fene say Swiss Super Cup Liga eno ekosrom ne Seveti na edi wida so abrante Fene Lawrence Atizigi edi mo a na isa against no ND 1-1 ema ne modibo etimi konkan ewo sa game ekoso Jojo Wala Kotono so eka goalkeeper sa coach Etunisa edi from na club a wo mo English League 1 side Saturday almost Isakan ne club no Cloud side so we down it my from say Cloud FC na omni club ye friend say Windcape FC and Windcape FC and edition so and also eba na ye no na ede Jojo Wala Court ne club no wo mo elusu ye was sa game cause 1-0 and almost elusu enwechi Frederick Asari local goalkeeper coach friend say Otuado Etunisa friend no say nra wo giremu eri makrobia Kumasi Asante Kodoko ema almost any club boy for the Carlans Eddie with us my Branton clean sheet into 3 goalkeepers coach for the Tuado Etunisa from no Ubia Moribo Ekonkan weekend name Jojo Wala Kontunkwa and any club no Elusuye Ness no Eka Kose co defenders na femo a Branton for the Talikramte weekend when team second from the club ye for the Brighton name Ningle Brighton we need 3-2 against Tottenham Hotspur and which a Branton ye for the Kingsley Cinderella wanna say a second 27 minutes Eddie man club ye from Susan Sport omo Turkey side omo ani Demi Sport and Eddie with us na Branta ye for the Kingsley Cinderline one say Eddie Nkunu 3-1 our sa game on so Timi Kosna fi Alexander Jiku esaka 90 minutes Eddie Mafanabachi emra mo ni club ye for the 20 FC as Eddie with us as FC 20 na se no Europa game koso and say Eddie 1-1 Alexander Jiku so ejrem esaka Eddie man club and which Abdul Mumi o Spanish La Liga no one esaka 90 minutes Eddie man club Royal Vallecano among we need 2-1 against Ray Valladolid and us a Spanish La Liga and us Cosimo Abrante for Mohamed Salisu one us coach Otuado Etunisa Eddie Frono ebem 8 minutes ebisa kan Eddie Monaco emra one we need 2-1 against Stade Rennais of friendly game and which Abrante for Jeremy Opoku and so esaka 90 minutes Eddie man club ya for Besisa our Turkish league emra one any Kasira Sport and so Eddie with us game no ending 1-1 which Ali do say do about 90 minutes Eddie Master Rene almost we need 2-1 any anasomu lusu to club ya fana say AS Monaco no Salis in the club na say Ghana for bienu na Asian Ali do say do Asia Mohamed Salis sininyire chino na say nyoma anyere ankoye amfa amma bako Gideon Mensah and say esina kan second game Eddie my club fana Ozel our friendly enemy almost we need 3-1 against Saint-Etienne and also ni no say course na fi Ghana ni Abrante bako wonyani debutant we see kan Eddie Samates ye fana Isaac Afo almost esaka 90 minutes Eddie man club fana Samates emra almost ni Carolina United with us na say no so ekoye 1-1 and so ewo eho no manuachi midfielders no Senate Thomas Tepate esaka 84 minutes Eddie man club fana Arsenal we need 3-1 against Southampton our Emirates Stadium hona sa game no course Saturday na fe Ibrahim Sulemana wona say Ghana Otuado atuni safre no osiakan Eddie man club no club fana say na say we omo game course Atlanta hona Brantone sina kan omo we need 5-1 against Genoa Boboko no ewo Italy nwati Abrante fana Majira Shimero wona say performance ne koye pa osiakan Eddie man Abrante Boboko ya fana say Anderlecht omo we need 3-1 ewo no musu game and so course na say no Abrante fana say Majira Shimero emana ni club fana Anderlecht edin kunima omo St. Liet and Edividasa Anderlecht we need by 3 goals to 0 Elisha Wusu ebo 83rd minute Arima Ozel emana mu ensu elusu 3-1 against Saint-Etienne and we game on scores na Fikudus Mohamed Esia kan Arima West Ham United ebo the first goal Emma West Ham we need 4-1 against Ipswich Town our English Premiership no na fi Osman Ibrahim Esia 65th minute Arima final emana we need 2-1 against a club ya fana FC 20 na senra and as game no so timi course our Dutch LA Division mo and which you down it NS Niama and so ebim second 26 minutes Eddie club fana Lyon we need 2-0 against Nantes our friendly enemy na fi Abdul Fatau Ishaiku wano ebim second 8 minutes Eddie club fana Leicester we need 1-0 against Bournemouth and fi attackers now Anton Semenyo Asia kan Eddie club ya fana Bournemouth 90 minutes oboni nyina asini nyina chinom Edin Kugo na fi Jordan Ayew Asia kan 88 minutes ni nyina chino the club we need 1-0 against FC Bournemouth in Jordan enya yellow card was game game course na fe Joseph Pente Esiakan 88 minutes Ariman club of Los Angeles almost a winning 3-1 against club of Colorado Rapid and an SM Eddie Widasa Abrante for Joseph Pente a winning 3-1 afe Abrante for Thomas Brando Asante Esiakan 90 minutes Arima club of Coventry City Amu a winning 2-1 against Sheffield Wednesday and Abrante for Inaki Williams and so Esiakan Arima Atletico Bilbao Amu a winning and as Lusuye by 2-1 at General and as a club of Girona a bomber Camionwa almost a team of Akuntuwe a Ghana players coach Otuado a two Nisa from Omina Esiakan Dudona Esiakan Eremo club Sauronti we a Kakrekos Yamia Tuma players in Ebeshasi attached down Nafi and Bobona Etimatras Nafi Deoda Ghana Yenesutan and so Eddie Ashes into a Kakra and as a few away from that Yanko Ghana Premier League near results Saudua and as a PMU now Senate House of Folk that Friday Omutenefe and Adriana Stars a Koya Juju and a face Saturday and their club of Media Martinefe and a heart of fly and a Koya 1-1 baby any Ghost Stars Eshe Kabakwa Betem United almost an Antimi Antenna Fikalola United and a Samates Koya 1-1 Vision Eshe Kabakwa Baseki Holy Stars Sentimente Asantiko Eshe Kabako Nessa Bronte Fenese Elda on Etrema a bet Amwa one and a Pusa Trawasa Game Koswa Nessa Krala Samantimente Dream Service Etnao Emaneshi Kosen Kabako Entimente Swateman Eshe Kamia Sema Legon Cities Etimubako Brokum Chosi Eshe Bakwa Yon Apostles Entimente Table no Senate Krobia Kumasi Asantiko Ababeda top 11 point and Ekuta Kutoko Nyotosimian Bebiani Go Stars as Etosimian Ekuta 11 point in a fee Nyotosimian Sai Midiama our 10 point and 9 a Nation FC our 9 point enum a Vision FC 8 point in a Finsia a Brokum Chosi 8 point Nasa Saba Penetena Okaka Winina na Ushoma House of Folk Ababetos Edu Mienu our league Loganosa Nasa point Ekuta House of Folk no Nasa Sharanya dia a Nika Nasa 5 point and Ekuta House of Folk Namu Timo Chato our league Loganoso a Legon City Nasa 1 point pay and Ekuta Monti Nasa Sabape and Ghana League Tabunetie Coach Prosper Natogun a manager Arima Krobia Kumasia Santidoko Unya victory over Boase Yenti Semakra Okai.
I think when a team is creating chances, it's a good sign that the team is playing well. So once we are creating the chances, I'm very sure that going forward, they will start scoring. And once they start scoring, they will get their confidence. So it's not the best that you create about 17 chances and then you score one out of that. It's not the best. But then, I mean, on the other side too, it's a good signal that it means that the team is very offensive in terms of attack and in terms of our positioning. Offensively, we look very good, because if offensively your positioning and repositioning are not good, you cannot go on the attack. So I think it's a good sign for the team. We just have to keep working on it, give the boys confidence so that they can be composed in front of goal and score.
Okay, ntia sama coach Prosper na Teogum enso kanye House of Folk ejagu omuchim nyasem kitwa omusa trefie draw coach Abaka Watara asi oye disappointed results team de enye nika.
A lot of things. The beginning of the match, before we starting the warming up, I'm not happy about some attitude. I saw it with my players. That's why I tell them after time. When I saw that, I knew the match would be difficult for us today. I'm the coach. You don't listen to me. You listen with the people who are outside. That's the kind of the result you will get. Because today, we didn't play well. No, we didn't play well. And we missed some important things. When I saw the defense of the team are tired, I asked Salim, come inside, go and make the difference. When he's coming, he's tired more than the player who will go out. You understand? That's why I'm not happy. Because it's starting the warm up, all these things. I tell them, it will be difficult for us. It's difficult. I don't want to tell the details.
Okay, see, Abubakar Watara na wate se waka kire supporters e difficult e di maha say moment of moments in nemu mu aye die pa no chi coach e ofreko so na say coach afre ya wa champion on say coach e Mediana Stars on so money has boy and after the game 18 on the sky. Next go so area say my coach afre ya wa champion so e di atuja no yen sa betimi aka na fe e di ho sem say atuja Mediama Sporting Club e coach afre nipo sa onim say almost weekend almost no airport draw na after the game no coach Edema Mediama Sporting Club on also edin some crowd to jare for results enya draw no.
We are always in our job. This is normal. This is normal thing. Pressure is always coming. We have a habit to play under pressure. We were in a more difficult position in last season when it started. This season also, this is something what is normal in our occupation. I don't feel these players also here, you know, perfect. People always expecting something, but this is not only here. This is everywhere. I don't think this is a problem. Normal, how much is going.
Okay, ntiani ensema coach Nibosa aye manager Edema Mediama Sporting Club on nsema aka coach Edema Stratrama aye coach ya Preko or so weekend you game of course match the bana wie no ora ya Preko edi nsema crowd to ja yenti nsema on sky.
One person, and mind you, we didn't do preseason. If you check everything, we didn't do preseason. We arrived here straight. We went to Century. From Century, we went to Africa, and so gradually everybody is coming out of his shells, and there's fatigue also in majority of the boys. So we'll be taking players out, players in, and I want everybody to be on board because one person cannot play the whole 34 or 35 matches, including the FA Cup. So everybody, I'm happy about it. The two pairs, they played very well. Morrison scored with a beautiful.
I know coach Edema Stratrama ya Preko ni nsema odi atuja nyame aduma ochena Manchester United mpenifo Asia coach Eric Ten Hag ana penino ababontini nsema atuja sa amafo bi kika se baba pamono na enura krasan so mo ne Aston Villa ebos yuju eno do de atuja so no meeting e bas no ono enya de bonu hu krasan se amafo kika de bia oni Manchester United mpenifo no kasa wose de bia omu kasa every week omu kasa wose o mate WhatsApp group a omu communicate on tin e besi nyina no ono onim deda ntimo omu chechiri kase e be pamono ana hu sensem bebre no wose wono emfa no hu kra ye hwe ne so ochena outcome be piem awo meeting ase nyina no ye betimi ahwe na fe ye de ho sem enso edi aba ye be gina no so na fe edi nsem ni nyina esi nyame ya aduma ewia 12:30 ye be share power 97.9 FM na fe asase de agode ho sem edi abremo meeting edi roja yimano from the sports monarchy botila na fe kojufusu omteche mana no pe be de agode ho sem edi baye Kwame take over.
I'ma take over na edu mpempenso a eyada leaders omo ye ntoato asa na ho eyada omo refi se ye wodom bia tumi bita omachi a ometima sesa omo hyebre ho the Eric Ten Hag etwa wakeka gas wo fi obia no ebia da kufu ado ne ba omi amu kire ye o ye ni abra ye ko ede atia proya awura abato nwomam no akufu ado na no onya chance woni nsentwefo bia wa manone ebedi nkomo was say France 24 for what can say mo na ba ko kan ya enemi pemu e cha o yembe so say was say NDC for sema no mo can dey fa prayer of voters register man no mo say yenya forensic audit no was say nyina so papa bia ni wo we e panyi aka ne kakra bi a okwa akote na kire an che bi oba be that statesman no wono na e kasa say na ye kasa isabra ye kasa a year pre-election observers free West Africa. Omeshia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Jodi Ekwonanim, a former Nigerian president, Goodluck Jonathan. Yabera said yam komono, ebesi akoba, aki enyaya, kemfra Erika yanyo, na yenye peze mukakra, emphasize shemuno, and said ye noma ebesi ako, yenyana yenene bekasa, basabre, yada enwa ba yeba. Ye boy tonto sansan
Mesi menana no aguru basa As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow. Na yes, a room maybe crana. Me bano timide, or be gumi so weekend. Hey, mumle, mimre. I don't think I'm a catcher or say, yeah, no medi garlic capsules. Posun, a basis so come. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. What Mamoja dini paduanimu efrusani ye na esiesie oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edroyi bi ato omanyimu pharmacy stores freyen wo 050-349-4885. Edroyi enya mamofra enye ndi fie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis who how FDA ajidwe di nkratu ye ato.
Remember who we are seeing now. At risk of prostate enlargement. Uyi emema oha 20 ebitimi prostate cancer. 5 bitimi afamu na dia obefamu.
Actually, this is not my fault.
And to wada entina medi manichi Executive Prostate Center.
Executive Prostate Center is a unique medical center where we harmonize in-depth traditional medicine with cutting-edge science and technology to cure, to treat, and to prevent diseases like prostate enlargement, prostate cancer.
Executive Prostate Center. Madame facilities no any professional medical care.
Sisi a bibia clear system ni. Ye nro ne so de natural. Into we koso afama ye.
Executive Prostate Center. My cured.
If I shop plan, I'm sure you will buy me.
Brad, and not so good.
Not tell me about Michelle and see about Queen. What you mean, say?
Brad, said your time about Misha. It's your Jimmy fearful, and not the about ever so.
Really, don't this offending now.
Brad, some make us a the time about Misha one dance ya. We are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Misha?
And you no go, dear, no more to I want to meet any deal. Where do any time about Misha? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. The woman for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the time about Mr. Draven. She's a walk hospital and answer lab. I'm what we say. Oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
Kayo said time near TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be than Ziva a woman. Ubenya be at all ever over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a namu. FDA aji a judging crotway at all.
Yankotia dance ye. Spanish garlic mixture. Now what fina what's here drawing cow baby doing one danciana. A ready as I gana ha baby owl. Media cram and maybe I make up for fratoni.
Me want a capsules wa. Me head drive an idiot. Me tina to the moon in Nayajuma. Me do fear me think I say me move. Me sa enemy na united.
Last one I'm up for you. And you draw when I'm trying to banish Mr. No. Oh my, a Spanish garlic mixture. And one a meno. I do a matchenka. So me with the air.
Cedric. Mammy, I mean, do what dance and train. Someone drop a cubin sooner. And what Dacamo green. And no,
who can we Anna?
Spanish Ginkgo capsules is good for retentive memory. And now, anti-aging. Hey, me, mammy. Now, all can be a channel on Kai. Ni free yaman tentem. Ni skin in the body in your answer say. Me to be man. And or to me, Kayama me cry, boomy pussa.
And check her bar center for and then the pharmacist can make her bar shop. I pay for a batch of more money for them will be feeding you and come. FDA, actually, a drinking country.
Samaba na sawote konkoya na trasa samaba na sawote konkoya na trasa samaba
Nsem de biaba enti the brown so say ye bebo ye tonton sansai na sabre ya ye boy tonto sansan His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wono campaign team no ye ma 24 hours mumbra bonten na mubayi mu ho ano mumbra bonten na mubayi mu ho ano tituru sabre ya ye kwa akoto aba ye hia mpanimfu a wo mudi no kure ye hia mpanimfu a efi bi anta o mo ho efi si ye ka wo ho nsam nye ne ensama wodo ayaka fa ho no we de editwam we ya ye tete yi sanya no kura momra bonten bekasa ho na bra ne wo suku na brofo bi a ye teacher bi taka was silence means consent oke wanu tum na ye din wa bra ye ka ho asema na chese bibi wom na chese no kura bi ebetiwa wo asem ni mu His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia twaka ban ena wone kane ECG boss Dubik Mahama twaka ban na money hotel for bibisa wo send your campaign team no ena beka so mumra bonten no beka sa says wa umu ena wo so ba bonten e beka sa bra beka sa ye bisa wo ye kom wasasem yi wa na chese no kre bra bonten beka sa twaka ban ena wone Dubik Mahama Money Haptel ewo adwuma ban ana mo de say Haptel nsa eya no kure say dwuma dia mo de say Haptel fo nsa yi na eni so ade hu no ane say mo be hwe Afri Ghana fo ho mo mara bonte na mba yi mo wano me say oman we ho ade ba ko ebetima mo oman yi etumpon eya kuntabuo ya de tumi so bi nsa eya mumye ndi na chi ade bi obeye bia mumma ye ni nko ho na ye ntwo so mo kopem se akuntabu bi besi asem we me de to ha me twen in the next 24 hours say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ambe yi ne ho ano a ye be ba bonten na dansidie bia ye wo bia no ye de abeto dwa mi bi se bio Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia woni Dubik Mahama twaka ban na money hotel for ewo eye no kure se hotel yi kamo fa so e dia bebu Ghana for kamo fa hotel yi so e dia be wi Ghana for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se ewra fia ono akuro ya na ebra PDS dwumako yi e ba mamu ha America for ma yesika bi ana no yesika ye begina so e dia hwa ma improvement aba within the energy sector no ono akuro ya na ma kwan Emma PDS ekofa eye insurance guarantee eba instead of bank guarantee ono a na ye pe enziechi ba a dwumako ya ye friend PDS ebedan na di na wodi abeye nyina so a kire se ampampa owo sika bia wode ne hoto so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia egogo mranim ema no kofa insurance guarantee ne baye ekwa wi akire Kojo Ponkroma ene Peter Mewu ene begina TV so ana omudi omusa egu omutia omusu se PDS abebu o my Ghana resika twitwi dia PDS atam edekwa besi ne obia wababo o man yi kro no obia wabebu o man yi besi ne yentimi nchi nipa baako hada motu anamutuo rakwantu ahudu amutu ye ewo PDS di mo United Arab Emirates na mo koye no na mo kwaje dia ho sa kwantu erodi na free mu baaye edie na o my Ghana taxpayer no wonya free sa kwantu ani mo eti eno na mfa no ena mo de ba be fa hafta yi mu ana bibusa question sa de na mfa no ena mo de ba be fa hafta ni mu ana e ma te se Ghana Water Company so sa kro no de no ebi wo ho mama kinka kakra nkyerɛw na no mebu bodin wate ena me ba se me be bodin me bodin na no me jat wo se edi enti na owura Clifford Brima a we managing director Emma Ghana Water Company Limited edi enti ena oda so ye MD sabre yenim se we ye MPP parliamentary candidate Emma Adeshe wo Salaga South Empeso. And before say Ghana Water Company Limited, Eddie Adrian Sunukuo bi ba say ye betimetria yensuoka ɛwɔ abɛɛfo tentafidie no so no mokɔfa adwumakuo bi a ne yɛfrɛ no express pay saa express pay no sɛ wonim a ɛyɛ owura Clifford Brahma mibisa wo obi ɛfa ne phone ɛfrɛ wo ɔsɛne wo WhatsApp message ebisa sɛ express pay no ɛne sika wo mogye no wɔn mu hunu baabi a ɛkɔ because ɔyɛ nkonta no no obu nkonta no a wɔn sɛ sika no ɛfa baabi ɛna woyɛ wadwen sɛ wo bɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu ɛde akyerɛ no Owura Clifford sɛ mebo a wo so bra abɔnten in the next 24 hours na saa nkyerɛkyerɛ mu na wode ma ɔpanyin no fa bɛto Ghana fo anim sɛ yɛmfa biribi ansie dɛm momfa mmra abɔnten mfa bɛto Ghana fo anim na ɔpanyin wɔ sɛ I therefore inform 2 directors at the PRC through WhatsApp message to investigate this. Unknown to me, they forwarded my WhatsApp message and my contact to Clifford Brahma. And no more now Clifford, who frɛ ɔpanyin. May I sure say me bo PRC dino afidie wakai. It within the next 24 hours. Brabɛkyerɛ express pay. Akotiri ano mu die. Ewo yesika yensuo ka yetua ewo abefo kwantempɔ kwan so. Express pay no omuji sika no mo de yedai. Sika na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛbɛba abɛda Ghana Water Company afutuom no ɛyɛ dan na kodi express pay for ensem yebisa. Na sabra yɛ kasa Ghana ni awutie mi me bɛba garam sɛ ensem no so. Sabra yɛ kasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ɛna obɛhyia West Africa mpanifo bi a wɔn na ba abato so hwɛ a wɔn di mu akotene ebi yɛ mampanyinum kane mampanyinum ɛma amaama ahodoɔ bi deɛ obɛdi delegation anim yi ɛyɛ former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan na ne enti asanhyia mu wei ɛyɛ ade ehia simply means sɛ nea ɛkɔ so wɔ sabre yɛ yɛkɔ akɔto aba ɛwɔ my Ghana no ehia amaama ahodoɔ a ɛwɔ bibi mɛmwa wuni ma make catcho Ghana aye example edi ama hodo eba abatoɔ mu a ye shining example edi ma hodo debi aye de Ghana said ye esi to aba eni abatoɔ ni sunsu aso eni said ye mpedifo etum ni ka bagye tum no ye de twa amanfo mpoa eti afewe eba de sei ena abatoɔ komisa enfonso aba abatoɔ nwumam na manyokuo kɛseɛ te sɛ NDC ɛdan na didi akyerɛw nanu a wo mu bɛhyia bo ɛwɔ isi hyia dan mu no ma mo ka no kura no munim ɛbrɛ bayi ɛna munyama NDC ɛmo mo timi kyerɛkyerɛ mo nsɛm mu ɛnoma na NDC frɛ sɛ no nti ma ho kwan na forensic audit ensie no ɛyɛ de dan ɛna saa brɛ deɛ mampanyi na nado a nimfonyi sei will not be on the ballot paper. And then one more, cause the Casano, as a statesman, a banner say, as I say, one number, one name, a man on instant draft for Din Coma, what dine edit said ye, NDC for Muni BBI, NDC for ye, Mamboy for. So, what ye President Akufado, the new Casa, Wabra na Wakasa, and ya for NDC, Fra no more fre, so forensic audit and Coswa, what's about them? So muni nyina so papa bia President Akufo-Addo we ye easy bibisa easy mpo ama abonten ambeka no se ne wusi kanim easy nsema okan ye ene se NDC mfo na dance die mbra easy mpo wambeka sa te se de President Akufo-Addo wo kasa edie na President Akufo-Addo ehu a Ghana fo nyina ehunu ya wo de wo yira abonten a wo totobo ede ba edan ya glass edienti ana otobo edi abodan ya ye de glass na asie kasa wo kan ye His Excellency eni de mu ada wo de kwa adwindwin mu a boa ba na boa nkomo yi so be kase NDC eni nyina so papa bia na opanyin ya na no ye frɛ no efri esurafo south ana ne din ayira ewo abato nwumam bia wato aba no okwa yesi nye ho no wo ye na kochichi baby a won ko da sa example no eyede enkofo dodo a ya people mu din e de afri abato nwuma mu a ye de ho adanse die ne be kire e wo studio no Akufo-Addo wonte ye So you see, when you have a sleeping president, one your mind one, the back was one no. One hour woman so. Young woman so now yene a year ora Erica Yanyo, some for penny over the years, various media houses. In fact, we're a senior journalist. Yanka say, where's our TV? Yenu where's our TV? Oman no pedumedi no. On one ya no title to man penny numne and penny forward one and send a man penny jo mama edumedi no akoko so. Yanin kasa tew. Sam penny for you mufri West Africa mo ba behia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say dwumedi way. Die be free maba esom faso ene die. Ora reganyanyo ya mo ache mo akwaba.
Kwame Minkah bibia bokoze wonka.
Nyame na dawroma na se de osika nkran na je se wuni nkran.
Many cases you can your watermale.
Okay.
But mutumi is there and they pay by 9 o'clock a day. Now John Dramani Mahama, Dodo Nara, Washington Wajatum there 2024 elections obedin kunyumono. Now we be drink and then no far by 11 p.m. Now you were Damango, one of the communities for the engagement in no fun. And if you are there around midnight, na no so bodru no hotel. Na and a pay day. When you did then the dimension share no ho. Yere kete day, but you sure there ebia on remember or ba nkran.
Okay.
Na jumeda or bokodo wan kan no very 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 significant. The Ghana has over the years been described as the beacon of democracy. But over the past 80 years today, in summer, you come for democracy, good governance, electoral commission, one credibility, I don't know, what touch makaka. Into Wama, ECOWAS countries are very, very, very concerned about what is going on in this country. The Bekaya, in Mensa, we as EC chair, one of the statements she made at that time was that they want electoral commission to be an independent body. They don't want any donor support. They don't need any kind of support from anybody to influence what they do. They want to operate EC as a Ghana electoral body. But nobody knew at that time. And that is over 5, 6, 7 years ago after Charlotte Osei was removed. Anybody can Google and find what I'm telling you.
That's right.
It will get to a point where electoral commission will be behaving this way. One credibility is at stake. And many of the countries and now institutions those days, Frederick Ebert Foundation, U.S. Embassy, UNDP, and other institutions. Over the years, after Rejan time, those before him, they were making some monetary contributions to EC operations. It would be because of that donor support to give EC that capacity to be able to train or buy equipment or render its operations. Where do they be? So how do you comment? To what extent do you influence or put pressure on EC to do the right thing? That is perhaps I'm imagining the one is beyond the support it is getting from government by way of appointment and one in the year or somebody is manipulating them from the back and we could do. So ECOWAS as a country, every year, not in Ghana alone, every country every year, what to abano, they go as observer mission. We in Kofa, what no share ma amana what to aba woman most ma abatono all because if there is any violence in Ghana, it will be of interest to ECOWAS. Now elections, electoral violence, we see what baby PN neighbor Cote d'Ivoire, the Becker Laurent Gbagbo, and Alassane Ouattara, what to aba na okubande Ouattara when we number with the Monkono, Odu baby northern Basabasaye or the Cote d'Ivoire in Mokosi. There are several other West African countries when the electoral management body does not do the right thing, it leads to violence. But
Eric, adia bakuzwa ehie di akotene sabre ene enoma isi nankasa benya say ye nyina so a ebetima boa no amano timi di address some of these concerns. I mean, in no particular order, forensic audit here, NDC, no more fresh e was say crossway. Omo krata omo de beto abontin na anu ya obi abetima conclude say asasa asem no omegya eka wotie president Akufo-Addo ni interview on France 24 ya was it NDC any enyina so papa bia san hwemu ye bekoso nei sa asem yi bedi akotene wo mu ana wonim
enumponti ena magidi say dodo na any ebeko ho esan say who say the NDC as a political party has been making several appeals to various groups within Ghana, from labor to civil society organizations to peace council to Christian council. Maoro Kodono only that Ghana that people will be disenfranchised by way of a decision by a commission there. For example, come and register the district office. I mean, I've been following political parties and their campaigns. Look, we have been to the Savannah region. From there, every capital, now you have to cross the River Volta from Makango across the river to Yeji before you drive over 1 hour to several communities there. If these people have to come to the district capital, that man go to come and register. And that's Woko, Ebia, another district capital, Makango to register. Just imagine the frustration people will go through. Now, them ECOWAS observer missions, there, they find out the temperature in every country. They look at complaints before and then during the elections, they bring observer missions to the country to observe. And after the elections and the results are declared, they may add to EBIA credibility of the result by saying, EBIA, it is credible or they have concerns about some aspects of the elections. It's a majority that this
is that to say, Eric, hold on, no. Is that to say, proud to elections, omu ntimi ncho madwin one maybe a yebetimi. For instance, in the case of President John Mahama, also observer missions you are be paying. Now no what the enfaton wa bra no kasafa forensic audit no say or call mine be so no. And who be here say Liberia. Yes, or call Liberia. And who be here say forensic audit go so no. Omu ncho madwin e ma ne ko so. Do you think say experience way oba bring it to bear and in Shemu be say no pre your friends say opinions be say no e betimi adan no wedi aboa
ya Kwame eno na wa kan eno so ponti na nka me ben hono because the nan meta actually say visiting our movies they want an official communication with all the questions, critical questions answered. I mean, whenever they come to our country, they only speak to NDC as a party. They will speak to John Mahama. He's very key. Opinion polls, several of them have concluded that he will win the 2024 elections. There's no opinion poll that has ever said, credible, that John Mahama and now Dr. Baumia will beat John Mahama. So it is obvious that he will win. And he has still been saying that MPP themselves know, John Mahama will win the elections. Now, what is it? If the ECOWAS Observer Mission have a meeting with him, they will now take note of every key concern. And that is where they can also issue a statement and put pressure on EC to do the right thing. If EC, by its posturing, will suggest, okay, why can't? There are problems, but I am solving it. Look at what happened and say, look at the way live coverage. How do you invite a political party with a series of issues to an event, and then you do a presentation based on what you say you have seen them do? You don't give them enough time to demonstrate what they have, and you say you are giving them 4 minutes to come and respond to your presentation. And even the 4 minutes, when they are going beyond it, somebody is saying that Wakata too much. It tells you a premeditated mind. It's amazing that this platform is key. The NDC, I believe, with Dr. Manibuama, with Dr. Computer, all those people will be there to present their case to ECOWAS as a body, so that they would have taken it to another level. And then many people will be expecting what ECOWAS as a body will say or tell or advise the Electoral Commission. After meeting John Mahama, they would also want to meet the Electoral Commission. They would also want to meet perhaps NPP or other political parties to understand the sentiment on the ground. But look, it should not be a surprise to anybody. Nobody should assume that ECOWAS does not know what is going on in Ghana. ECOWAS knows what is going in Ghana. ECOWAS is concerned, and ECOWAS is worried, because if Ghana, it is not managed well and things go apart, which is the ECOWAS will regret. And it is very key, and many people will be observing how ECOWAS will be handling this particular issue, because on Cheribia, there was a coup d'etat in Niger. ECOWAS rose and ECOWAS said, let us protect the democracy. Let us do the right thing. And ECOWAS was even issuing threats to go to Niger and possibly take out the leadership. Why did they do that? They want good governance. They want to protect democracy. If ECOWAS wants to protect the democracy in different countries, they cannot sit aloof and observe countries where people are circumventing the law and then suppressing the people by denying them their rights to take the decisions that will be in their best interest. It's me see that this meeting are very key. And the media houses have been invited to go there. Obviously, after the meeting, the ECOWAS leadership, which will be meeting John Mahama, will maybe address the media and give a signal about where the direction is. Unfortunately, in Brena Wakayeba to Abanu Usra, I would have thought that this meeting should have happened long ago, but it is not too late. So let us see how diplomacy will be brought to bear and then put pressure on the Electoral Commission to do the right thing.
Eric, medo ase pa do bra onyamae and na pay said ye nhemu no ebesi akọ and I said you sikai no na go say nhemu we e bada dada but you see better late than never. There is a pressure no ebetime free meeting we so akọ abato commission so am wetimi aye de etre. Eric Ayanyo ye deputy CEO Emma XYZ Broadcasting Limited afen so eba ensentwa adwuma yi a waya chepa waye semufo panyi wadi abato ho nsemachi ache enu nti de behia se yene no bedi sa enkomo we yemfri abato nsam so ne emra eye kro no ene awudie bi a ekoso ye memu a ene mekasa no asame nso ne so ho because baby ye dru no level na ye dru no se yankasa ye tiri ho a ayi boni ne be yi e wo memu a ubetimi di garanse videos na toto so na manfo hwe say ye ko akokọ goso ye me sure say okura wa bre ye me sure say wa bre hwe say de yensuo ani asi ahono hwe ye kwa ye ni nyina ye ko mampanyi nana do danko akufo ado enya akwanya so ne France 24 no ebe gasa o se menye police na makwachichi obi a ado obi se we police when I am the president, for God's sake. You are the president of the Republic of Ghana. Kojo upon Krumaka somewhere in 2015, 2016. Sabra Yagaza Kojo upon Kruma, a minister for works and housing. Was so penny beer, or Ben Adrian, or Bakwenti, or Bakwentia, or Bakon, Etia Galamseno. Wayan Adrian, ya, or Betwedin Gudim. Kojo upon Kruma said this in 2015, 2016. Sabra no munia bemu. And at the end, Asasa Sabra Mua Bemu, the dear Nasa Kojo, Bisa boss, and the other Nasasa Asa Openi, Ekasa Wayana Jane, so Bakuetia, Garamsea, and Nadia, Penia Najane, a Piafrina no, what in the presidency Toso, as one to be named with him. Mabuduni Yasa, Womo Puano, Amana Quetia Garamsea, no a Jalai. Banyamin Chadi say ye ka say adansidi ahodo e betodwa yentie honorable Samuel Okujeto ablakwa wabra na wodan na di e de ache ye nuanom TV3 for say ye man panyin ne yobia ne behavior no ase de woni tumi bia se de o si ye ne no ma no ase tumi bia nsa ne nsam ti honorable ablakwa
that the president has too much power. How come when it comes to the president doing right by us, saving our lives, stopping this mass murder, suddenly he has no power? Listen to my brother, Dr. Palgrave. Oh, you know, it's not easy. We have to meet stakeholders. We will need time. Suddenly, a president who has so much power, who everybody, he himself, admitted in opposition, that this constitution gives our presidents so much power. Look, I put out a 15-point action plan that any president who has the country at heart doesn't need to be calling these meetings. I agree with Professor Jampo. Those meetings are totally needless and worthless, useless. Let me go through my 15-point plan very quickly.
But even before, but you're saying that on the 3rd of October, which was 2 days ago, this document is online.
It's online. You go into the Ghana Mining Repository. Most scandalous. When Ghanaians...
Whilst they were meeting with you.
Whilst they were meeting with you, 11 companies were I have, 3rd October 2024.
11 licenses were issued.
11 licenses, and they said they should start mining immediately. Start date is yes, start date. Go on the mining repository website. Start date, 3rd October 2024. Western region.
Uwedru, Swate. Ebra na labor unions ne mampanyi eye hyiamu no mo na mampanyi so mo tovo. Sabra ni nyina na release mining license. Sabra no. And according to Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, na dance die ne obi ofia say ye ba bedan na di akyere mo. Obrempon bejira magic one ho. Ye ba bedan na di e di akyere mo. Ye bedan na di akyere mo. Sabra na labor unions ani mampanyi edi hyiamu no mo srase o mo ma bre munya abotra ye osi ye ni amanfo ehia na ye hunu kwan a bet oboa Sabra ni nyina na release mining license. And Anas Arabia Anas the video no ye no the hint video na wo ye no ebeda di pefe say sa mining leases ne ayi to me krata amanfo kwaje e de konya concession no sa wonsam wadru na wo sika wo betimanya no te se de wo beton kate wo table so no se sika wo botom kwade a wonsabeka. Look at the number of mining leases Mampanyi Akufo Addo ne Baumia. Oma issue since omoba abemo. Me say the number of leases oma issue no. What the to free Kwame Nkrumah penso ebesi John Mahama de so a. Utum say omukra de na say mining no mo mpaye. From Nkrumah to Mahama menya ne tie say na 53 me boa. 53. Nanado de no over 1,000. What are we talking about? And yes, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa bi ansana me de obrempo abem wa bra no wo dan na di se enkofo mpo a wo mu na wo so mu di animu na yakutia garamse no enne wo mu mom ena garamse no magye ataw mani ase wo mu mom na di garamse ni mu tintime te se de na anu bi Professor Frimpong Boateng ebeka ye DC e wo mpoho DC udi ni abono tie no
their statement and their ultimatum from that period to 3rd October 2024. 23 new licenses.
It was just 2 days ago.
Can you believe that? And I have done some more work. I'm sorry I'm causing people a lot of anxiety and making them lose appetite this morning. Will you believe that more DCs are joining the fray?
You mean DCs?
Latest work I have done on this matter. DCs are now openly registering companies and going for mining licenses themselves.
Which DCs are those?
The DC for Impoho on the 18th of October 2023 registered JK Sem Mining Company Limited. JK Sem.
Fedini 2-3 Obrempo be biemu ya atre JKDI Sem Mining Company now share the concession ene miamia wajiafa assassin suosua ya mana kwenya so betimi etu mining no we mbe show yentie paradise ya content creator ebra na omo ye kire no mabunu ni ye kire no na otwa wie ye ya no wo se hwe ye be ye kire ayeye kire kopim se sa mining jinjan tantantan na ye wo mamu ha no ayem padwuma papa bi emma mabunu no eye dwuma nti no mo ho ena nam se dwuma ni wa o makwa tira mining yi mu no e say adidi o mu tirim abaye o mu de sika na de eti adidi o mu tirim eti we sabre no common sense eni ehia ye betimi de adi sa dwuma we yentie paradise wabra no oche so mbeko so a ayeye cha kopem se de tene ne besi tie no
to change their mind entirely, at least release a press for us to know that they care about our consent.
Oh, okay. With me, I think whatever we are doing, we expect change, right? So if the change doesn't come now, maybe in the near future it will come. Okay. And then if it doesn't come as soon as possible, we will continue to protest till our voices are heard. You get it? Yeah, because Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
So as far as we do this protest, we are channeling our messages and then our grievances to them. Because we know that whatever we are doing, media houses are here, right? And it's going to be on the media spaces. So they will actually see, right? So if the change doesn't come as soon as possible, we know that in the next future, maybe years, sorry, and then we are about to vote. So we know that some changes will definitely come.
You know, Galamsey is not a recent occurrence. Galamsey has
James Gardner, where Paradise on fire. Yet James Gardner. Honestly, a Ghana needs to the Kenny. Sabrina now yet no Kosono, no Jemu den day. No, there are some Bakupen Ubusai. Was say, why are people being detained for fighting against illegal mining? I didn't think you're teaching Kofua or many abro maba mountain. Galamsey Yenyai. That was a simple question. Say no beside.
Oh, it's very organized. You can tell that even though it's a demonstration, everyone is still being of their very, very good behavior. And as you can see, if you look around, there's no violence or anything. It's just the numbers is what we're looking for, because it sends a message home when you have a lot of people going around talking about the same thing. And so I can feel the unity. I just hope that this sends the message to the rightful people that have to hear. It's very obvious that this is destroying our environment. Come on, if we don't take care of our government, who is going to come take of our environment? Who's going to come take care of it for us? It has to stop now. Until something is done about it, we are going to keep speaking up. I'm going to keep putting my voice out.
Oh, James Gardner, the Osho trying to say, I was here BB found. Kopim see be BB found no. Ye mabunu ye be kasa si ye ne bete te kra ye be koso kasa. Kasa ne ye wo ye ne atuo de agyan. Ye ntimi kwatwetuo e wo bi so. Ye ntimi kwatwe agyan e wo bi so. That is not the way. The only way they say, yede yanu betu tuo. Yanu in yede betu tuo. Ne tuo no, ya tu free yanu. Ne kasa na wantia. Ye beko swatwa kopim se obeti. Ye di opanyi bi ono de o say, aka fie kakra bi. No de okọ. Wadi fie de oso. Na wo kasa ne he me say na me ho kra popo. Oso ne aka ne mriti awa na okọ. Ani ti na wo beka ye kire yi ho. Na yenya aka mfie bebre da yanim no yen asabre ye wo ahoden a ye wo mfie bebre da yanim no okun ya ya chase yi me enfa nto fom mo me ma manyofo be papa ye mu yen nyina baako na yen kunti asa etirimoden ya ye de say yensuo yen sase ene ye kwae ti opanyi
o se o join o ma wa ya kwa
join o mo kwa ma yira me kwa ba bia me kokra se masa mo ma mo kwa yo asase ne mo no dia o mo na mo ye nati ye me ma di 70 years 70 years aka me na he mo ne mo dia o mo ngo ye mo ma ene ma sefo mo ma mo se o ma no
nti enya de
mo nya o ma ni so
ya ba de anje
akwa bia me fa so mo je o ma ni so mo nyi so woman and animal, I say, Manua, I say, sure, I say, Omanisa, your forest sa, and come back to it, and come back to it. Aha, who want to Kahino Benenswan? Aha, you mamma chance, bra. When you what? When your man is your Emudia, that is a yin, you will work on, that will come, and will hear Mumma.
If any one joining for protest, no action. If any one when the Chianya protest, no action.
If any one in Mojino, a man Yamudi actually Periponi in Mojino, a man who one more just what that. And I'm more about two. Yabe Wumu Gum, and Yabe Wumu Gumuno, more and a man Yamudi as I say. What you say? And Peripon no matter man as you. A man say, oh man, a man say, you. A man say assassin, a man say a forest. What you say? More majo man as you, or majo man as you, a mamma. It's a come. It will be ban or sell manua, or money fine for a party that make a joke. When you what? When you what? Mama, yes,
okay, it's your Penya Casafe, Joe Jackson, or your chief operations officer, Emma Delex Finance. Wabra no so frase Ghana for mebru aduonum miensa a ye chiomo enam ye chie ya no mu ye Akufo-Addo release wo mo Release your officer. They are not no more yenya bibia. Eya boni bia. Release your mo. A day. Edienko. And some ya mebunu yikay. Womunika. Anya no kura se mu DCs ne MPs ahodo ne ministers ahodo edi garamse yi mutintime anya no kura. Ye dia dance dia bi betre. But Delex Finance omo operations officer Owura Joe Jackson ye die no.
Demanded. What would be your call to that as well? Listen, I have in my around my neck the flag of Ghana. This flag stands for freedom and it stands for justice. Right? Those guys in cell, they are not getting freedom. Neither are they getting justice. And all of us who have conspired to put them there, the prosecution, the police, the judiciary, we should be ashamed.
You be ashamed. The police, the judiciary, the prosecution. You should be ashamed. Ma conspire, ma kotenase, abopo, and ma sisa mebunu yegum. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now when you know kwaswo no, say na President Akufo-Addo wotie. Ba no amanfo man so. Na wone amanone nsentwefo kasa no. Wo de hwese do si ye no tie ka ade bi he Akufo-Addo ya de dwumade kase bi ahye ne nsam wo wiase mu ha. Sa sustainable developmental goals no ehyehyɛ ahodo a ye begina so e de aboye nsase ye kwaye yesu ho ban no ye de ho dwumade kase pa e na ahye ne nsam. Etika wona ka wo se wo dan na di wo mamu se environmental protection e ya de ehia wo President Akufo-Addo wo pa wo no ba umia no mo pa na wo se mo dan na di e wo mamamu mu mo hwehwe mu mo na mo ntuo mu. Say protection of the environment is paramount to you. But you say ya akoswo any nkofobia mafo mu nwuma wo mo boa mo say ye no akoso. But if the President Akufo-Addo video na ready a say ye ready dia na me ko obrempo ho. Munya di wo ho. Yete mo TV no so. Come on ntum. Come on ntum. Said the nibresi aba no pay. Wo no ho be cross wo be jibi. What did the American? Mo come on ntum. Mo ye dede. Amafo beso mo tie nsempa. President Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah, this sustainable development goals. And she shall do us action and sa. Say one more. Now no climate change. And one some ya born pa. Wouldn't the idea? And number when you know who do with it. It is because of the legacy. Presidents are hodwa o mabedi mai so e chade to ho. Said you almost di omuhuni every Kwame Nkrumah penso ebesi Mahama penso said you almost di omuhuni eson faso and Akufo-Addo wudie no aga Mahama time agi enagi ye normal say ya. Do you think aga mama hodwo abatan kuo no e de o mani ba kire Ghana mpedifo aga say Ghana mpedifo monje na ye the way e somonsa munyina so no mfa mo ye sase ne ye kwa ye ho ban. Aka President Mahama time and now President Mills time and not say ye so and now President Kufuor time and not say ye kese way e so. Do you think President Akufo-Addo, do you think you'd have been given this position? Etienne wona na anum ene wo ma e kasa e sraw say to anamon ne di eye garam say yi ho ejuma. Why would you for the life in you suggest say NDC for necessary and Kwofuo bi atia yes I know my way. I don't get it. At the end of mo adwen say NDC for agenda bi mentias ye me dwen ho mentias ye. But unfortunately omo mo MPP mo ene Kwofuo a omo pese eto aba mo omo a omo MPP mo sa no mo dwene. Sa no mo dwene. Yentie President Akufo-Addo wabra no on France 24
Right. Are you concerned about protest movements? We've seen a lot of protests. Some activists were arrested, put in jail. The opposition is saying you're trying to stifle dissent.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts. It's not the protests. How can the president, who himself, his political career was aided by leading protests, have problems with protests? I don't have problems with protests. And nothing is done in Ghana to prevent.
Did you hear that? He doesn't have a problem with protesters. So why were the protesters arrested in that manner? Thrown into jail, thrown into cells, with no possibility of bail. Why were they treated in that manner? Why? What did they do? And then more Ghana penny for Wabra state events. If it is blocking of roads, more state events are more block. If it is an argument about so be tikabu na also kwa juma odiakono wanyabre ankontem, having how many times anamunye state events are hodwa mum blocko prime roads our Accra Kumase Sunyai Takrade and Miami hodwo. How many times amunye bibisa? So did I really hear the president say yenye block protesters from embarking on a demonstration against Galamsey? On Samsung Kanokre. I'm sorry, Mr. President, what you said is a lie. The evidence that die nim our Ghana Masada and American brofo said a brofo no so betibi. Masada. So the oba memuha. Then you come and face the reality and deal with that. And deal with us. President awo to me eti edrubache onsehwe to say ohene babu ama benie ene wudi to me a ubeti bi akoatia Galamsey no me twi wan menti ase president awo to me eti bi suma ayi asrafo emo obukọ aya so west wogon kwaye de omu ye president awo to me aso asrafo emo obukọ Tachiman South ekoye omu de omu kwaye. And I wouldn't to me, I don't put Galamsey. Ya can't so say, oh, me yanka. Ya can't crown was a baby sound course. Nadia and Elcoso. Ya shall dance the be Minia Obrempon, I a crowd was Sabre Acasima Baco, Nano Chi Abo, Zebo 80 beer. Ya the no crabako but to ya. A boy 8 say, Kay. No crana was a Wujinaso. Was Sabre ya quaco to Abba, Nadia to Abba Pano. Eno any day ebremo abrempon okuje to ablakwa na dance die na ode aba wo chesa aba mu mpanifo ena di Galamsey yi mu tintimei fire nante.
Kwame, na 7th of October 2024 aka 61 days pepepe na o man Ghana ebomode akwakoto aba ede yi o man pani foforo wo man Ghana na sabre yi mu ensem a ekoso wo man Ghana sa wo hwa eye NDC for ensem o mo de akwakodan electoral commission so mo de naka forensic audit ntimi mbra so e wo abato ohumanu no e ho pressure gusugu ho a sabre yi sifo emma o maso so mo betie ensem yi na fe Galamsey ensem atia to say wo man Ghana mu a so hwe the various groups, the various associations, independent bodies are omati omohudi egu oman Ghana montini so eyo ye kire kase pa e de akire eye nanado dankwaku fado Dr. Baomia any MPP amanyoku omoti aban mu se be ya nkomo momode mra bonten emekasa wo me se ne kete se eye obi biara oye illegal mining aye friend Galamsey no anko mfa ne mfidie nyina ngu ho ne nkuku nkaka bia mfa to se be ye nanka yensuo aye wo man Ghana mu ho a ne nyina ni aye poto asabre ensuo bi etimi akofrapo eni baby ahodo a ede yade eni niema ensemfata be omam no anka no betimi abrafom na atu atwa na so kame aye se na nadona kwakufado ene Baomia a oye ne chidifo e wa amamoi mu no wo ma bo mi fita duku asabre nya de omutie oman Ghana kra wei ana ye honorable okujeto Ablakwasamwo a oye mrase bedwani ede ma North Ton mpeso aso ado suko akom akohwehwe abiri bi atwam eye professor Frimpong Boaten ede nsem betugwa se eye Galamsey na ekoso no MPP amanyɔkuo no mpanimfoɔ no bi ankasa ɛyɛ galamsey no bi ɛno nti anama ɔmo ntimi NC anokwa Kwame yebeko screens no so na fe nsɛm a honorable Okudzeto abrakwa ɔde aba betu dwa no ya kyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ tiefo ɛne ahwɛfoɔ nyinaa nti Kwame so hwɛ the case of the 11 new approved licenses isabre honorable Okudzeto abrakwa de aba betu dwa sɛ ɛyɛ da na His Excellency the President of the Republic Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɔbɔmɔden ato akɔ anim no wahyia organized labor ɛyɛ ɔmatu ate a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo nte on the 10th of October ɛnkyerɛ ɛyɛ Akufo-Addo ɛne MPP amanyɔkuo ɔmo ti abɛn mu nyinaa sɛ wɔn mo mmra mmɛhyɛ ketee na obi anya galamsey no yɛ no saa da nankasa na ɔhyia ɛyɛ organized labor no saa da nankasa MPP amanyɔkuo yi Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ne Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na ɔmo asan ma ho kwan ama licenses yɛde ma small scale miners 11 on the 3rd of October ɛwɔ hɔ Kwame sɛ yɛtoa so na yɛkɔ so a Honorable Okudzeto abrakwa ne nsɛm no bi ɔkekan no ɛni ɔse as I revealed on TV3 yesterday, the government officials we are calling on to ban all forms of small-scale mining so we end the galamsey mass murder are rather shockingly and defiantly directly incorporating more mining companies and obtaining fresh licenses to mine gold. Eti opatre abanya ye bo no sobo. Se nka wo momode na wonyi eye sa galamsey nsensem yifiwo se be ya nka ne ma betimi atoto yie no. Sa abanya mpanifo ana eye galamsey no enunti ana wo mu ntimi enyi sa galamsey nsemi efefio Kwame sa ye to akoso a sa eyi ahunu a picture ahunu no ha yi eye company eye the district chief executive Adima Mpoho, the district chief executive for Mpoho, Honorable Ignatius Asa Mensah, registered a sole proprietorship on 18th October 2023 by name JK Sem Mining. Enti when I buy name for our Mpoho, and also need a mining license. I will register ya what the betu galamsey no and no and daha Honorable Okudzeto abrakwa abamodi eyini nyina edie no. Come say ya to akoswa. Now, yes, I say Honorable Ignatius Asa Mensah applied for a gold mining license on 17th November 2023. His application was promptly approved by the Minerals Commission and the Lands Minister with license code SSML/T2/12/2024. The Mpoho DC's gold mining license gave him the green light to commence gold mining within the Odumasi K9 Mpoho concession on the 9th August 2024. Instructively, the area of the concession is under his jurisdiction as DCE. To come so what say ha date yede ma license no edema Mpoho MCE bibia na wo ase ha na kire say oba be yes small scale mining Takwa district or active license na kuta no enti gold ano no so eba betu galamsey adwuma no ano be Kwame see ye talk next page and also registration for FRA. Another, the municipal chief executive for Amenfi East, Honorable Frederick Cranche, registered Comfries Construction and Engineering Limited on 7th April 2017. When licenses are one also one also yes small scale mining na ensure ani asai ani yen sase ani yen forest ni nyina egusu kobane no ono so kutabia aban mu pani a MC gina aban na mu your friend is Amenfi East and ono so e galamsey license here ono so etu galamsey ni bi no come say here to akoso dey say on 17th January 2023 Honorable Frederick Cranche applied for a gold mining license. His application was promptly approved by the Minerals Commission and the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. The MC's license with a code SSML-AS25/2024 allows him to actively mine gold from the 21st March 2024 within Wasa Amenfi East, where he serves as MC. Kwame, it will share as a on also data yade license ne man wo ne license code bibibia ne company di or the license here small scale money ewa Asankragua district and bibibia na ewa ha e chese on also galamsey na no age license say obebomboden na fe watu
active license.
Yes, active license. Okay. Active license. Come here, talk also. Honorable Okudzeto abrakwa say the heads of the metropolitan, municipal, and district security councils, whom we are hoping will carry out our demands by banning all forms of small-scale mining, are themselves active participants in the killer enterprise. One can now better appreciate why there has been no real fight by government against irresponsible mining. It is also obvious that the reason why many people in this mining community feel so emboldened to continue with their environmental destruction is because they know they are big men who should stop them are equally guilty.
na kyerɛ sɛ ɔpa kyerɛ sɛ neɛ nti a ɔko no ayɛ den ɛne sɛ nkurɔfoɔ yi a ɔmode galamsey ntintima yi ɛnim sɛ ɔmo akatakyie ɔmo tumfoɔ nom ɔmo mpanimfoɔ no ɛta ɔmo akyi
wow ban mu ɛta ɔmo akyi ntanya deɛ obiara bɛtumi ne ɔmo ako ho Kwame sɛ yɛto akɔ so say when NPP politicians claim they fear they will lose parliamentary seat, know that it's a diversion. The real fear is about the money they will lose as direct beneficiaries. Say ɛyɛ na ɛbi before ni bebree ka sɛ mo bani galamsey ya ye be lose election ya ye kwa kwati ɛnyɛ no kreda honorable Kudjo Tabla kwa sɛ ɛnyɛ no kre na mmom de ɔmo suro ɛne sika twitwiri di a wɔn nya de free galamsey yi mu ɛno nti na ɔmo ka saa asɛm they have selfish and greedy interest ɛnti na ɔmo ka na nyɛ election a ɔmo suro sɛ ɔmo be lose so Kwame sɛ yɛtɔ kɔ so say if the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government were serious about confronting the galamsey menace, none of their MMDCs would be allowed to actively engage in small-scale mining, no matter what justification they may create. Or say yadia His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo any Bawumia ban MPP tia ban mu yadia o manyambre se nko mo be ko se ntukwa ya enkanya de o mo be ma ho kwan da na MCE bi ana DCE bi a all small-scale mining no nko de akoye galamsey no Obema ho kwan na nka ne saka no matter the omo betimi akyerem akyere se eye anase enye Kwame se ye to akoso a afa ye ba behwe 11 licenses are on the 3rd of October ya ana president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Asia eye organized labor wo atuate omo pese omo nte entena fi omo nya adwuma from around the 10th of October no on the 3rd year o shia omo sada no a MPP aba amanyokoi ana ban ye wo mu yi Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and in another Dankwa Akufo-Addo Emma who quite ma 11 licenses yadema small scale miners come ye body kakra on the 3rd of October 2024 ya and ye ma Richland Mining and Trading Enterprise license Confidence Mining Enterprise afe Grady Mining Enterprise Ajobia Mining Enterprise Techi Mresu Mining Enterprise Techi Mresu okay Mining Enterprise afe Precious Awudu Mining Enterprise Internal Mining Enterprise internally no abayini mu no omo Mining Enterprise a yedia omo so licenses omo agene no afe Ajobia Mining Enterprise Techi Mresu chese one more na Kwame Osajefo Aba Mining Enterprise and afe Edikanfo Tetefo Mining and Trading Enterprise.
Would you Tiedino? Yes. Edikanfo Tetefo. Yes. Ejapa. Tiedino.
Kwame.
Edini becha obibi.
Yes.
Twaso.
Wow. Eti Edikanfo Tetefo Mining Enterprise. Omu nyine kuta active license starting on the 3rd of October. Ana President Asia Organized Labor. All Paul Machaw. Sen komo man mre kakra. Ewo galamsey nsemu omode ba. Wọ́n mẹ́wọ́n ṣe gúúsù sẹ́yìn wọ́n máa ń gánà yẹn nsuo ní yẹn nsàsì ẹni yẹn fọ́rẹ̀sì yẹn jẹ́ gúwọ́ no na nka on delay with it aka bosomi mmienu na president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne mmerɛ asa ɔman Ghana mu nti organized labour for ebisa ne sɛ ɛmiri bɛn mu ohia na Kwame deɛ ɛkɔ so sɛsi a ne sɛ ɔman Ghana wɔn nyinaa ni da soɔ a aka ɛyɛ organized labour etu obi biara ɛka sɛ organized labour ɛtuatea mo se mo bɛkɔ on the 10th of October atena fi a mo nkɔ adwuma atena sukɔkɔɔ ɛdi akyerɛ Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛne Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia esan galamsey nsɛm ɛkokɔ so yi sɛ bibi biara ɛsesa on the 10th na man kɔ a ɔman Ghana bɛdi hwɛ mo kɛseɛ wɔ mu mu ɔman Ghana bɛhu sɛ dabi yɛde bibi aba bɛhyɛ manum yɛde bibi aba bɛhyɛ mafunum ɛno nti na saa abere yi mo kasa ebia on the 10th asesa na mo nkɔ enti sɛ nyɛ saa deɛ a na on the 10th no mo nyɛ saa deɛ wɔ ɛmfɛngye wɔ man Ghana nkwa because bɛbi ɔman no ɛkeka korɔ no ɛyɛ owuo ɛmpa so na ɔman Ghana egu so ɛtoto kwa so eti kwa mi yɛ to akɔ so a na ɛyɛ honourable Kudjo Tabla ne nsɛm a ɔde twa to ɔse clearly when the government becomes the real enemy anti-gay galamsey protesters will be subjected to such disgraceful human rights violations as we continue to witness. Now, Patrick said, "Oh my na, amemwo na wɔn te so na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia woman no ma ye atamfo ediama eye galamsey adwumai enti of course obi biara obesori agina se oka ho asem se to ntwa no omo ba be ye be face problems a protesters ya chiom di omo akogu afiase no sa no be face efise omo de anka ne papa mu ana omo pre Kwame ye talk say this traumatizing latest development should strengthen the resolve of the organized labor not to back down until their demands are met. To send the honorable Okujato Ablakwa DSC no or say organized labor for san yema ye ekoso yi e wo say ensemode na munyina na munye ni piti say on the 10th man sema mo beka say be ye na na do akwakufu ado eni baomia e be gia tum say galamse no obi amfa ne video ngu ansa na ensuo no enya na hoode back no eno ana honorable Okujato Ablakwa so aka DSC no say thankfully Ghanaians have always defeated tyrants, oppressors and plunderers. It is abredia honorable Okujato Ablakwa and some kind of details for God and country. Ghana first, free the citizens now. Stop galamsey now. Nature say was said not Dr. Kufado and Dr. Mamadou Baumia. I'm a young penny for Omayimo. One more de no munyintum, no more mekasa, Nanka galamsey at 20 mincha, Wabrequa Yakonim, Aquacotuaba on the 7th of December 2024. Kwame 70 be a coso, and what my Ghana mu to answer DwaboAse Jumedi so. And I'm the other person for now.
Right, Obrepo ya dase, and Obrepo na tenen kano, wabra na wajina, a ye magic one so, what they and some no air to yedim. Etia dansidia don't know. Bibia da di pefe se, and penny for what bemwe was say, oh boy and sassy acquire mobile. Woman de diga say mu tintime. What about Sonosa Bequetia? Na ye dia post for a tatao. To say the ato, and Maburu ya yedo makogu efiasi. Asabre wobudi court akwaniaba na yebusa mampanyi se saa de yi kwoswa wo se me nya bibia fa wei fa kwa adwendwen mu wabra ye de tonto sansan no eto pa hwi
aman ya maya ayo enyo ya ne wom ya paso bia ba DwaboAse bi na asem bia wo bia mu oka na me man ye kunsum yemfa mu mai motrobodo yemfa mu mai mosempa
right, the brasso said info you can see here. Ebebram with DwaboAse power 97.9 face so TV XYZ. Me call Facebook and messages I would do. Maria Damia dance no message I would aba. Also John Mama de wafa. Na ejane de mummy enjai kra. Yan go so miem. Ya mensa de watch the woto. Ewo Facebook or ya mensa medical card say ye administrator say ya mensa nye nipa o. We ye robot. Sa robot no ma say ewo Jubilee House no. Omumu baako ene sa ya mensa yi. Ya mensa no uko ni Facebook profile wenye nipa. We ye robot. Wo mo say ewo Jubilee House and ye de na be fra thread na wo ye Facebook no so. So Facebook administrator block him. Na ye kwa yanim. Wo mo say da atwa atem didie e de session na no. And afen so Peaceman Alhassan Edmond ni Adi Juliana Atiembo Edmond ni Adi and afen so Bebe Shukuro mu nyina ada omo adi o Facebook e bra so ye be call the bonkrata anymore na de bonkrata no e ka no ye de atudwa akura
Vivian
na akura Dani Vivian we ye de Dani
Vivian
akura tell us about
Oh Viviano
oh akura
Viviano
oh akura
Viviano
not to say
Kwame nyame adom timi huye
yeah the bonkrata na de na e ka
lovely morning na ye joda Kwame look nice
also look nice
lovely
what the prophet chiache
lovely
nyame ncha de wo studio
lovely
na only prophet bo apro no de na si here
Kwame nya easy
what to tensem
Kwame nya easy
amafo tudi na chi
Kwame nya easy
doma ya ko han
Debi
ano mu firi mu pem
Kwame Minkah ntu gwankyere mu se baby biara prof be gina se obeka NDC sempa na kyere won no Kwame enwunwa se ansa na yebedu no na dom na bedu ho Kwame enwunwa se obedu no manfo na nkasa na ebe na opposition ni okonya sika we no de high or de akofa nipa abegu ho Kwame yeko Amenfi Central Amenfi East yeko bibie ni anansu be kwai bodi constituency yeko dru bodi na bo anajofa no ngotwe ahimfo ni se won ko wobetena se
wow.
To the extent say kronti hini owo ho was na wonim say anko or belonging to the other side but yekudru on na nkasa se oso betena oni ni manfo nyina wotena ho etwen kopim say bu anajofa no ndo ayeri fi ho ansa na wonso wokoi kwam edom no mebu no na obisa wo mu nsema wo mu say abangi efeli wo abang na dada wo anesifo wa wori gentitewe won a omri eye national service ani emia kwam wobeka kire wo say abang na dada niema bua ye to the extent say udru bibie ni anwaso beko abato mpesua so a kwame brode even hanum kra ye say ye to ne bo ye den no honum kra ne bo ne
na chesa ho kire di akotene e wo mo komodidie ba dia na da obo ne nka
kwame da say ena me di Daily Post na be fiase na owura John Dramani Mahama ni foni e wo Daily Post anim ha na sema waka eni o say be bold to take credit for Akufo-Addo's mess as well and waka kire hina o mampaninga be di kire ba omia se niema enye no o say no de onka ho bi na digital niema akoye de ono no waye and waka kire say papa ba ye jo bo nisu ye kramu twe
tesa ho kire no
mo ntia ho kire wo ma to show
say economy ni asay no
what say no
okay
in fact enuti na Akufo-Addo de wo buy o se Ghana cedi na ye hata enuti na o de wo eriba
na ye hete
enkoye enti Mahama ka kire say ba o me somsa then somsa
Daily Post no
Kwame Daily Post asem foforo odi abanom Africa Electoral Institute anu wa ka kire abatu dwumaku Electoral Commission say afi we aba ye be kwakoto no ballot papers ye be print no companies ye be print no me enkofa say obi e bia na MPP ninti ye de sa contract ni be ma no yenye no competitive yenhwe company obetumi aye adwuma no
yembiem na companies awodo on be pre no mo pe
sa
wow
sa pepepe nti o say won hwe say obetumi aye de sa owura
no betie de
obe enu ni asem no
okay
uni mo nipa ba Samaloku Jeto Ablakwa
right
o se dana Akufo-Addo ni organized labor coding shemu se
de dine e no
Kwame mini urukasa no the same day no 111 companies license
solid
arehosem Daily Post na di buy
mon se ma Akufo-Addo why de
mo Akufo-Addo name Ghanaian Times na medrusu sabre ena illegal mining sensem galamse ayerika hu asemi Kwame mebu nko ye kire no Kwame Association of Small Scale Miners won omu to fam agudi kwampaso no awo mutu ne nketewa mu no anka kire omampanya Akufo-Addo say bomodin na ye bribi fa ho deal decisively with the menace adini how adwene
si wadwi pi na tu anamo esi pi nso na tu garamse yase
nso ni mrahye begwani Dr. Free enu mu
wo so wonye court ono a wonye judge wonye police no achinipa.
Can you imagine?
I want you know.
And you got 24 no.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo.
President Akufo-Addo.
And National Women Organizer for the NPP. Keti Jamfu anom.
Why they?
Womu on suni nam se galam se no womu nyai na wo nyai chena.
Okay.
Kwa mami tu sun come name. Daily Graphic na medu su sabre. O chrem se Youth Employment Agency wonga bo homo de se wonga Ghana mebum 3000 pime biesa startups so won fanya adwuma ensano adwuma kwam. Busumi ai naka ebe ye adwuma.
Aka busumi mienu ne ekoto aba.
Napco we he.
Ozai.
Napco e we he.
Yensa si fam.
Efei Yakob to aba busumi ebien pe na wo se wa ma mebu 3000 startup.
Na 3000 ne mrem ye de yeden.
Kwam.
No ye busa 3000. E na mrem de ne ye de to. Ah. Say 3000 would the boy be great 3. 3000 cities. And not a mebu 3000.
What's a mebu 3000?
Okay, any more say
startups. And also one can
startups say
say bia 1 month and puan answer dam and also one anka.
Ah, where the man can ye? A mebu
3000 maybe maybe a son. So
any more get 3.
So one fan go
and I get 3 no so yanche. Say be 1,000 and say be 20 cities. Say be a foot was one. And also foot was you get 3.
And also one anka.
Yakwe.
Kwame Buakem. Ochere ne bia wo so KG teacher afi we ono na achere fonka abaso de adwuma no eno na ono na afi we wode amano wo Daily Graphic mu unya bia obetumi akenkan Kwame the same krona no wo eye the Chronicle mu eye breso sam da obonkrata no ntimi nkom pi na mom yenua bia Fatima tu Abubakar wankasa classmate aha o se worry ba be ta ho
information minister
asafo hwe amanebo hu sem so
that's right
o so be den
town hall meeting. Say Brenadu. Ayo. Town hall meeting. Oh. Anka mu jama president Akufo-Addo. Na ko ni sentwefo chia ye. Sa. Because Akufo apenso no mo tie town hall meeting. E wona asem foforo. E wo ka asa.
Ka kire nse o ma bani Akufo e. Uje di se weni Ghana sika boduane ye. Me kai sa asem.
Eti sanhye mu ni bi no.
E wo se ko mo bani Akufo-Addo.
Akomo bai dada no mo ye akomo ye no. Abre ni abria. Ka beboa ma akuntebuo akoso wo memu
so mu anye
ba last minute any e ba be den
aba no so e betu atiamo na se ene Fatima to Abubakar information minister ne Kwame Minkah ene commission bi be ba so
eti Fatina akasa no ye kwa anim lovely yeah
tell
ye kwa anim
Kwame Minkah today newspaper Olwa Kwabena Sapon eye NPP amanyoko no ba o se kwanga abangi enam so a oje ndum ni lances free ni sebo ni sika kra bia no mu no o se abangi wanya de kra enti abang mo modin se na ne wo so ye no onye na mfa
no dada afidu wa hu saba
Kwam usha today the democrat animu a 24-hour economy no di ehim wo
ejirem de
na 24-hour economy ne de se na Ghana mebu agia atum no won Kwam mengunwa
and I say kire no so ye simple edamu baako adwuma anasa edan mu gichemu miensa na nipa mienu nipa miensa ayesa adwuma no enye se be nipa miensa anopa kwa no ye chiche dan mu na mprensa eso no nipa miensa yi enye adwuma kro ya edan no mprensa this is beautiful
eti unina Ghana mantem ne bi mu a ubedu no na Ghana mebu won awaye won sase no mo di akyerɛw
let's say 24-hour economy no
8 na
that's right
eti e today mu unye bia obetumi
na nye 8 keke o ya wahwehwe ba bia chinie no
one umbrella no
na dakato na eben ba bia chinie wo no wodi etim wo say todwe
no
wabra ye kwa ni ye de dam ni bi beba say na ye nyina ya kyerɛ ye ho se de esi to aba we say matu bia say ne pen eti masakra ma adwen
wasasra wa afi we be
ye be kyerɛ ye ho se de esi to aba
umbrella no na
na ba bia dakato no wo no
empty
na de wo de ukokromoti no e de akoti mo se ukokromoti ni nya adwuma onsanzo ne mu bia no betumi e de atim ho yenkwa yanim
Kwam Herald na medrusu sabre na Herald asem bia o se oguso ore yanhwehwemu bi na ora Samuel Dubik Mahama opening a odi na dwuma ba na wie nche kra wo ECG o se kita hye pro ne dream di bia akoso e wo bra o ye ECG boss no e wo honom no o se nche odi hu amane
Haptel and Semna Haptel no so yes Baumia dia me say yes Baumia dia
ayo
se Baumia campaign team ni tia with the medical ka 24 hours mumra be yi mu ho ano ansana ensem na ebobo ba no asha ase se he dey apie e free chire in fact e be sha ase na anadwo ensem no be pie eti mene mu ma ye ntam na ma be ka me no kure
eti Dennis Miracle Abwaje se no ye okasamafo e ma ba o me campaign team
Gideon Boako de wadwane wonim se entwade bi banti o pempia
Gideon
wadwane
Kwame Minkah
but I say akra covid ako so de bon krata mu nsem abre na no pe ba say Moses Clinic and Herbal Center o majira say non se no so e de Moses garlic capsules abakore bi to sare be ya moja na edi afurusani wo mu no e betime di afurusani ye e na fe so e be yi fi ene nkikawa e di afri wapom na wanya ho na apomoden nsem no etiba konanim e be check your cholesterol level wo se ho asem wo be tv dia be dan ye e wo Moses Clinic and Herbal Center prostate and afenso sexual weakness and passion common meretoye any hypertension sciatica diabetes yade biada wo be tv dia be dan ye e wo Moses Clinic and Herbal Center jomecha kwan e wo dental barrier yani post station no enedi animuhwe years dan kasierim Ghana Highway Authority yard ni mo e wo Accra ha ya jecha kwan ubenya Moses Clinic and Herbal Center and Kumase eya hinema kokoben eje kwadwo yani school for the deaf no enedi animuhwe from Moses was 0244 068 447 eya Moses and efre anopay Franco Trading Enterprise so phone papa bia o pato bia no ubawura wa on sabeka say iPhone say Nokia say Samsung so long as say phone papa bia de on sabeka bi ato bonframa nyunyunyu Franco air condition brabeje wo de na bonframa nyunyunyu wo dem wo fie mu wo asori ni mu na ba bia anye kama o my Ghana ye wiem saka bobra so en ya hwede aye Franco air condition smart TV wo ho CCTV cameras wo ho chest freezers refrigerators ni nyina benya bi ato e wo Franco Trading Enterprise hwehwe akwan wo Ghana fana nyina betu afre wo 0555 939311 0555 939311 and 02464 22338 Franco Trading Enterprise wada so eye phone papa fie abono otwa pa wo sima aduasa miensa ebono nkro papa ye ni honorable Samson hi ena betena se na bodi nkomo no ye di bia bremo o my Ghana ho kire ho nkomo no ye di bia bremo nienti a e wo se Ghana foto aba e de ma joma ama no ye de ho pense mu ebe bro sabre ye mo hwi ni angura let's talk educational consult na omujumedi a yato ni di educational time bomb no ye famre mo branza na no me ka say minsa ka ya ye shase a ye nyanwie ye no ene ye ma 1000 Ghana cedis eti ba bia wo bia no dial *274# *274# *274# choose number 1 a power XYZ o capacity no way power to the people sikano ya de mamo a 1000 Ghana cedis dialysis here choose Power FM e madodo opese otwa no twa niaka no toaso wo toaso de ya draw na e bre no so a won so beka 1000 but sabre de ye mo hwi ne mo wura let's talk educational consult the jumedi awato ni din educational time bomb no eno anie
for school. You told mama say
that's right.
You no go for school.
School ya dia hu ya pa ntina abofra no hi entete papa. Entete papa de obenya let's talk education consult. Madam na mu ha se nkura nyina lawyer mofra nyina e kasamafo Madam Time Bomb.
Good morning, Kwame Apume. It's a beautiful Monday. It's a good Monday. I'm sure be better in the pain. Yenda when I sit down here freedom wada. I had a mincha Apostle Dr. Parker see him and mincha Mrs. Edith Ampofo only Mr. Dai, you're driving me through what they may buy. Now, sure every parent was in a that's why. Every parent was in a Berkeley school and driving through. Please be careful. Sure. I know time will call, but please be careful. And it's important when you're but no one can a handable call from an introduced school as soon as you now. You can keep one safe and from Mahoney. So, Kwame from the Dietessa Ample for popularly known as Madam Time Bomb. Time bomb and it be kind time bomb, maybe can time bomb, but today, meaning enough for friends in the moment, Tomo, but I'm in we're from Madam Time Bomb, time. And your time that's right. Or TIM. That's what the alphabet sounds in English. So from Madam Time Bomb. Okay, from Let's Talk Educational Consult. Let's Talk Educational Consultation in Gwa Estate. Yabenle Jokoko Municipal Assembly on the Mango Street. That's where we are. Now, or your place I jump from where you training when you get to one with the whole aspect of Afrobani development. And these days we love the conversations I any had from where I have. So they are getting to understand it and be around. So that's why I say that watch where you are sending your little child to. As in Wafaba Wezi between 6 months to 6 years. Shabe measure ko. Na menka de major fees are but they may not benefit. Because be measure ko you should get full benefit by age 6, and by age 6, you know, it been one starting tempo for to have a full conversation with a 3-year-old who will tell you that Mr. Sir, I think Africa is becoming small. No, I'm mentioning maybe actually because this is that. Why? Because you know when I wake up and I sleep, there's no light, and there's no light, and I'm feeling hot. And so Africa is becoming small and small and small. So there's no light. It means Africa is becoming small. But there is an understanding there because when we talk about how the world is developing. You get to know that child is understanding and will ask you why we say Africa is green and why Ghana is not green anymore, because we've shown some of the lakes and the rivers and in water and so your child should be well developed by age 6. The development should be there. What can maturity for puberty, adult wise, but maturity comes with one or two things that a 6-year-old should be able to exhibit. Na Minkah there say eba let's talk ayejima from always 6 months and above. Ayete to one yes abatanie abade abuter nimzi and the years tete emo famano. Now you make sure there if I is a shaman no. Oh yes, so well and crafted that afabane be fi hanen sabokono na wanyim the waze kita no sumobo ma papa. And so bring your word in, let us enroll that child now on seniors, because the beautiful aspect is we are privileged to have partners from our butcher from UK, Canada, Germany, US, Switzerland, Awoba to this kind of exchange program, and it's really helping the kids because they are getting really exposed to these cultures, and it's really helping them. Because we are a global village, and so we need to ensure that our kids are also in that global village. Africa is small, yes. Africa is small. So for Barbara, the Marasu Nasoban Saturday school. I know that Oban Let's Talk, but we more will be on a Fanebra. No many well, let's talk, especially when it comes to personality development, IT training, and creativity. I say entrepreneurship, life skills, and it's beyond the beyond. And say, let them come in and build themselves with school. It's important. Come through and come and learn. Quite this morning, I have a little message for us. But to follow. Let's Talk Educational Consult on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I want to follow Mara Daitesa, Madam Time Bomb, on TikTok as well. There are some videos and other things there. And I want to draw our attention to one key thing. So, if we don't respect, as in what we don't respect today, will disrespect us tomorrow. Yes.
Wow.
And it is important for us to draw an attention to this because more from money development and I don't know. We have this mindset that also at this age, we are disrespecting that aspect to the extent that we can fear us, and that's why I say watch where you are sending your word to and how they will learn and all that, because to say it means you are disrespecting that child, and if you don't take care in the future, which I always say is tomorrow, that child will come and disrespect you. Because the last time you were saying that I've been vindicated, there are things you have to open up to the child, because see that baby now or is one who doesn't know anything and is watching you and learning from you to become somebody. So whatever you are doing and doing it, that's what they are looking at. And what you feed me is what I give back to you. And if you value certain stages and you don't value then at the end of the day, we will also let you know that since you did not give us that respect, that is what is also going to happen to you. Not that we're disrespectful. Yeah. But with what you didn't give them, you watch videos and you see kids doing stuff. Yeah. There are some people at the end of the day will tell you that this is child labor. This is what you are stressing them. Yeah. That child is not supposed to learn this at this age. Carpentry, and masonry. How to fry this. Why about one pain about one? We all learn through pain. But what I'm telling you is that if we disrespect them today, we will be disrespected tomorrow. And that tomorrow means that kind of life skills that they need, that knowledge that they need, unfortunately in curriculums are a bit saddened under it. Our kids come out well prepared with exams written, based development and all that. And these are things they live with life. It's inevitable to the life we are living with. They have to be pushed in to get all these things to help, and then being matured, which means that you can probably manage your behavior and respond to adverse situations and behave properly around. Doesn't mean you need to enter into adulthood and say I am matured. That's what we are supposed to do. And so this morning I'm drawing everybody's attention, no matter how far-fetched you think it is, no matter how you think that I'm telling you today that the world is not waiting for that thing anymore now. Until the medium, them stage and son are training the madi, our friend them grade and son are training the madi. It's no more there. So from today, whatever you want to teach that child, open up and let them know. When you now obey a simple and then we work with it pepe obey and that painful, but we are now going back to do certain things for ourselves. And so let's respect that child today and know that our dream do baby and son work at them we develop to learn something. What we want it to be is what we are putting in. So let's put it there. So let's put what's in there. No on chiche or chiche no it means that is what we are going with. So as we are respecting my Chinese warrior, my other places warrior, we can also do it here. The very funny aspect of Kwame, we have it here. And was they sell. That is business. That's entrepreneurship. They take care of the home. I'm your daddy. I'm your mommy. We are not talking about the negative aspect. The positive aspect, meaning that the boy knows that I have to be responsible at this age. If I go, what mommy comes, the role models we're looking at to, but it's like all down. Our days of these days, your kids have phones, gadgets, and it's taking us from the main. And so, kids between 6 months to 6 years, we need to give them the space to explore, to jump, to roll, to play in the mud. And consider yes, I will room, but let them come out and play in it a little. Then you take them back inside, change them, let them fall back into the warm zone, and they will be happy. So let's not take the childhood away from them. Let's give it to them in all angles and ensure that they are well prepared for the future. Once again, what you disrespect today will disrespect you in the near future, which is tomorrow. And so Kwame
Edwada bio.
Ahana yedi hene in komono yazabepimni yazabesi. And so please, no matter how young they are, listen to them. These kids say a lot of stuff. I was talking to you about Nkoni.
Yes.
In as much as he's giving you guys away one way or the other, but he's having full conversations, and that's a 3-year-old intimate portrait. Let's do that and do it well. And do it well. And this is a caution to all parents. Please, whatever conversation you are having, whatever you are discussing, be it somebody about somebody, be it from church, be it from home, whoever, please be careful. The kids are listening, and when they come to school, the kind of conversations they have with us, they give you guys away. Let's keep glued to it and then help our kids to develop and be who we want them to be. Call us on 0249-069821, 0249-069821. And Kwame, let me appreciate the one I will share. Let's Talk Education on TVXYZ. They are learning a lot, and when they call, they say a big thank you. And so I appreciate them for learning and learning from it too. Thank you. The teachers, the parents, even the kids, they call me more. Or bit me from if you know, Auntie, I want to come to your school. I tell them I'm in the south. More cry. So I don't know how. Maybe then why don't you put a boarding house? I say, oh, Charlie. So please, thank you. I appreciate it with all of my heart. Because you want to man to me.
I think so. All right, Madam Time Bomb, no. Let's Talk Educational Consult. Je me chakwa Techinungwa Estate, Mango Street. Kaise, omo dentity asronko, ene mamo frano. Omo tofa pem papa, ede momo sedebeya. Omo adwenu bebe bie. And you see, where and kwera omo Ghana, ye prepare omo, ede ama wiase nyina o. And kwera omo betima solve problems. And ye kwera omo baba be ye mpanimfo a, omo be ya deso awaye so. Na panyi baby a wadre woni obi akwa apam woni tuapa se ade ya obi ya mawi eno ana de adwuma bi bebrawo wo se mahu eye sa ade so ni bi ne eka ye company fu a wo mo no omo tema omo badaye ede mo omo man ene amanfo a atwa mu achia eno ne ntete a obenya wo Let's Talk Educational Consult from 0249 069-821 0249-069-821. I am penny for me baba so when I need to and say pa was say omo ya menya court menya police no tetia papa from ubio 0249-069-821. na ni nyina kwaso na meka say another mensaka promo ya o TVXYZ and the Power FM. Yeah, 1,000 Ghana cedis. Then Monday pana when you 1,000. Credit in that down account mo. Yeah, what? Just see a star 274 hash. Ozi a boss watch pa. And then mumi ndi agrono. Na muze mu chapa. A star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Choose number one here TVXYZ Power FM. Power TV SYZ. And your power to the people. Capacity no. Chemesa uobi. Trebi sisi Sadebe asika no beba bedi ubotom. Ebedi ubotom awatimi e de aye wade hia bi. Na sa abre di ahokyere no. Ahokyere kura esu. Na wa hu. Abusu ebraso yenko na yenni health alert eni nkomo. Dan den you know mo ko no heba. Eti number na guso no. Star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Dialysis e de twa. Utwa obedi. Health alert.
Let's go help.
Health alert.
Let's go help.
Health alert.
Let's go help.
Dog Edward ni bio. Yasenja.
Sa pepe bra Kwame.
Na bibia boko de.
Yesu odom bra Kwame na bibia boko bibia deda na Kwame. Se maka se de o man kwa eye Awurade Nyankopon. Na mom apomuden ho sese de na kire se health alert na nyame ede amayense yeso so yempa ma manfo no. Eno te ye ba sei sana na ye pese ye apomuden sese ya o de begu akwan mu abema won so so ne ma koyi ama na adwuma a wo ye wo kɔ na wo ba no wotumi de apomuden aye na wonya sika na de bia den e de ato ne de opese odi bia no o de aye bra Kwame mame na wasena memfa enchia kese ema aye wahwefo ene watiefo enyina na onzi aye free health screening bra Kwame na aye fekeke ene te mame mfa sida emfa mo bia otimi eba free health screening ne bi na me pa cho wa otimi ba ye so no se na doctor for ene wo kan ye say edru ebia 2 weeks time a me pa cho bomodin ane bra for review no bomodin access out 2 weeks time no na say time a doctor share we say obeba for review no so eso a obetutumrika no wabana wonso so no ye hunu de ekoso ewo nipaduam afen so no health alert clinic me pa cho ye train no ye free health screening train no atu a ye de wo ko asin fosu nti asin fosu man me pa cho obi biara owo honom a wo hye me ana wo tie me pa cho to make na frɛ wo nipa bia wo maame wo papa obi biara a woni mu no pa church and 24th Thursday 24th of this month na me pa cho health alert clinic ye ba won chen ewo asin fosu e the free health screening na fosu no de ewo mu nie ye call fosu no me pa cho ye nya 1 year antina anniversary na ye ba bedi no eno ntina ye we e de ama fosu man ne emu nipa nyina ne kura bemben ho nyina ne tutumrika no wa ba health alert clinic free health screening bi so wa kra so ana pese wo di eti mi ekọ asin fosu so obetimi ame akọ ye wie dia me pa cho bomodin anu aba no aba back to Accra Sanse en cran for no health alert ya bia ya pono e de ato no Madina Pokuase Ashaman Kasoa enei Monday yi anopa no nso kosi anwumre no me pa cho ye wo honom a wo ba de ha obia no ye betimi a show na bibia akoso ye number no na go screen so no wafa no wafre na ya direct to bia ben no aba ho fefe 0242 518893 0242 518893 and 0242 518865 0242 518865 na bra Kwame ene no me pacho say ye hwe ohaw bia na ye hwe ohaw ewo ye dunso ho nsensem obroni beka say eye urinary tract infection sa ohaw we na wo bodin a obi say eni din de na nso emmo mpa ye say ebi be den ebi be ba oso san say ebi ba oso a ya na ekofa ohaw e de brew na de bia me ka say sei na nyame eye no enipadua no yedidi egum no ye koye ba ye nom na yedidi no eduru bire bia wo se ne enye no awure nipadua nim no etimi fa akwan hodo bi so ne bo epie firi wo nipadua nim ba abonten eniti de dikan bi wo ha etimi fa sebe ya anim e de ba abonten de toso mienu emfifiri yen no me pacho ni nyina no eye kwan a enioma ewo nipadua nim na enye ma nipadua no etimi firi yen body nim ba abonten ana de di won so no sebi we be fa dwunso mu na eno so aba abonten na dwunso de no ana me pese ye den ye hye na dwunso de no nyankopon abode mu no eno na wode ama eye urinary system no na sa akwa we na wo komu a eho na obehunu kidney eho na obehunu bladder eho na obehunu ureter eho na obehunu urethra na ekoba se infection mwawa a obroni beka se they are microorganisms a yemfa yani hunu omunya kwan bowra sa urethra nimu anaso omunya kwan bowra sa urinary system nimu ana ekwa akofa complications ahodo bebre e de abrel enintine ye be pese ene no nkomo no obetie bi na wonso no wafa afutuo wo mu na se empo ebi aba mu nipaduam anaso wote science bi a mebebo so a no watutumre Canada aba health alert clinic na waba beje ayareshe nyame adom Madina Pokuase Ashaman Kasoa eho ana yebutuo enintime pacho kidney no se ye de ensam yenu sei eso yesisi yachi anum se ya ba bia enan no ekokova no eho ana kidney no eye den ewo eboho mienu te se beans bi no a design te se beans ababi no eho anebo na sa kidney adwuma eye anase de eye woni padua nim se me pacho ye didi na ya nom no na akosone ensuo no so akosone enuane no so na de ewo mu eye papa no de amani padua no aye na adwuma bet de enye no na ede fa drobem bi mu aye frɛ no ureter no na eno nso so e de aba begu bladder nim as fluid entine bladder no ye ma na afei no aye den aka kire wa adwen ne se e wo se okọ washroom na akọ den okọ koye ohun ye na wakọ akọju nso na ababonti na bibia akọyie na ekoba se emwa wa bowura mu pa na ekọ akọfa ensensem e de aba na complications ahodo a me pacho ye betimi anya wo breko a eye infection mo wa atimi abawure ye nipadua nim a ya mpa nhwe anase ye ntimi anso ano ntem ne se obu ho otimi nya permanent kidney damage obu ho no man kidney no etimi sei kura na se kidney na eyin sufin eyin nyoma fin afru nipadua nim ne se aseye a se asɛyi a na ɛno no unipadua no kyerɛ sɛ ɔhaw pa na ɛba bɛto na kyerɛ sɛ nneɛma fi no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛfa dwonso mu ba nyinaa no ntumi mfa ma na kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ unipadua no mu na yɛhwɛ screen no so a sɛ na meka no ɛyɛ urinary system no mepakyɛ ɔbaa deɛ ɛne bɛɛma deɛ ɔbaa deɛ ɛne bɛɛma deɛ na most of times no ɛma nya saa infection yi wei bebree kyɛn mmarima no san sɛ yɛhyɛ the way a nyankopɔn ayɛ mmaa no baabi a wɔn dwo nsɔfa ɛne baabi a mmarima no dwo nsɔfa na yɛhunu sɛ mmaa no deɛ no baabi a wɔn dwo nsɔfa no ɛbɛn sɛbi baabi a yɛgya yɛn nan fa no ɛna baabi a yɛgya yɛn nan fa no so no mepakyɛ ɛhɔ no ɛyɛ mmoawa ɛwɔ hɔ no mu bebree sɛ ɛkɔba sɛ ɔbaa sɛ ɔredwo nsɔ na sɛ wɔanya hwɛ yie na ɛkɔba sɛ ɔresiesie wo ho afiri w'akyi ɛde aba w'anim pa a ɛkɔba sɛ ma mmoawa no nya kwan ɛbɔwura baabi a wadwo nsɔ twaa nim baabi a wodwo nsɔfa no ɛtumi bɔwura urethra nim anaasɛ wo bladder nim anaasɛ ɔmo koraa ɛforo kɔ soro ɛkɔduru kidney hɔ nom ɛkɔfa asɛmba unlike mmarima no deɛ no asɛ bio ɛno no sɛ na ɛyɛ far distance kakora no ɛno nti ne yɛnuanom maa no yɛnhwɛ yɛn ho yie na complications a na mebobɔ so yi ebi ne sɛ wobɛtumi anya permanent kidney damage ana afei nso so no obi wɔ hɔnom a na ɛhwɛ ɛwɔ screening no so no mepa kyɛw wobɛhwɛ na obi wɔ hɔnom a ne kidney no asɛe koraa wobɛkɔ hospital yɛ sɛ woanya kidney failure okidney ni nyina asɛe deɛ tɔso mmienu no nso obi wɔ hɔnom so a mepa kyɛw ɔbɛkɔ hospital a wɔnyam ɔbɛkɔ akɔwɔ na ne ba no wayɛ ketekete obɛwe akwala no ne mu ha obi wɔ hɔnom a ne nyinaa yɛ infection mu a wɔyɛ asaseɛ no ɛbɔwura ne nipadua no mu a wɔanya kwan ntumi antreti wɔanya kwan ama health alert clinic no ɛno ana yɛ a ɛkɔfa saa adeɛ ne ba yɛwɔ adeɛ bi wɔn nso so a yɛfrɛ no sepsis na sepsis no yɛ mmerɛ a mepa kyɛw ɛyɛ infection mu a anaasɛ infection mu atumi aspread awura o blood stream no ɛkɔba ne saa no ɔmo de complications ahodoɔ bebree ɛyɛ den ɛde brɛ bu a ɔmo tumi sɛe wo liver ɔmo tumi sɛe wo lung ɔmo tumi sɛe wo heart no ne nyinaa ɔtumi nya heart failure bu ɔno ɔbɛdwo nso no na sɛbio scent ɛwɔ ne dwo nso no mu a kyerɛ scent ɛwɔ dwo nso no mu no ɛnyɛ scent kotoa obu wɔn nso so a ɔbɛhwɛ na onya dribblings wɔnya wadwo nso awie no ɔbɛhyɛ na wadwo nso awie na dwo nso no asɛ ebi soso asɛ wadwo nso awie na ebi soso mepacho ni nyina ye complications a mepacho etumi eba obreko a ye infections mwowe etumi aye den abo edi awura onipadua ni mu enti ebebo modern say so how we be eto wa bomodern na de aba health alert clinic na eno so wa ba beje ayarehwe na we ye symptoms a mepacho ubetimi ahunu wo breko a aye infection mo we bi abawura oni paduam no obehasa o twonso na wayase yeboya wayase twetwe wayase hyehyew me paucho sa woti sa symptoms ni bia na sa woti sa nka ni bi wo wudie ni mu a hu ni sa infection mo bi anya kwan eden abawura oni paduam no aba health alert clinic na ya ma ayaresho obu won so otimi nya discharges oba bi wo no ma sabio ensuo bi etimi gugu no obreko a ono onya na agency bi okwadwonso ana sa bibi sa obema bi so wonom so otimi nya discharges obehwe na sabio ne bema na no ensuo bi egugu no ni nyina say infections mwowe bi atumi abo ade awura mu ewo urinary system ni mu no bomodian no tutum reka de aba health alert clinic na waba beji ayarehwe obi won so obedwonso no obeche na moja ewo junso nim obedwonso no obehwe na moja ewo junso no moja no eni na ye cloudy kakra bi bepawcho hu ni sa na bomodian na ni junso
na moja de ede cloud
mo dabi eno ne ye obu ho no obedwo so na nso no ne ye kusu
okay ni na kusu
eno na ye kusu
I say we
mo ani ye wo bi nso ho no obedwo so no na mo cha bo mu
okay
anti ye two different thing anti ye wo de obedwo so na mo cha bo mu ani ye wo de obedwo so na Johnson eni na ye kusu
Matiase
mo me da se
it I said ye ewie masisa ensuo ba betono Matiase
ohu ni sapa me pacho yade na ebo nka ye no tutumrika na de aba health alert clinic yade enka se normal enye normal fa mrika nefa bra health alert clinic me pacho wo honum na hu se ebia o lower belly na se wayase unya discomfort ho enkoyie emfa ma wa me pacho tutumrika ne bra health alert clinic me enye otunso ne enyu muja ne emfa mfidie mu ne ehunu se ebia emmo wayi bi infection mo wayi bi na ye den abawura ho amawunya sa symptoms na eno nso so no eho asem no obu won nso so amepa uchow eye gboti hanum se no obehwe na watimremo eye boja wode wo nsa sɔ wo sisi ne sa baabi a wo nsa ɛnan ne wɔ no wobɛhyɛ na ɛhɔ ɛyɛ wo ya wɔkyerɛ brɛboɔ wo dompi no nyinaa ɛyɛ wo yɛ abɔ mmɔden a na ɛfa bra health alert clinic na yɛnhwɛ sɛ ebia na infection mɔwɔ yi bi ana atumi abɔ adi awura wo nipadua no mu a obu wɔn nso so a infection mɔwɔ yi bi bɔ wura ne nipadua no mu a wopɛhwɛ na ato no ne ɔbɛfefe saa ɔbɛ vomit obìnrin sɛ vomit na obɛtumi afefe saa mepa ɔkyɛw ne nyinaa yɛ symptoms a sɛ wonya a ɛkyerɛ sɛ mmoawa yi bi ayɛ dɛn aba awura wo nipadua no mu obi wɔ kora fever wobɛsɛ ne ho ayɛ hyehyehye ne ti ayɛ hyehyehye na ɔnhunu nea ɔnyɛ ne ho wei nyinaa no ɛyɛ symptoms a ɛkyerɛ sɛ mmoawa yi bi abɔ adi awura wo dwonso atwa no mu nti na wabɔ mmɔden na wode aba health alert clinic ne yɛagye wo dwonso ne yɛagye wo mogya ne yɛde afa mfidie mu ne yɛhunu sɛ biribi saa wɔ mu a na afei no yɛde abibiduro kwan so na yɛde ama yɛ number no ɛyɛ 0242 518893 0242 518893 and 0242 518865 0242 518865 for frɛ Madina na bɛn wa ne adareto Pokwase na bɛn wa ne adareto Ashaman na bɛn wa ne adareto Asinfo so de mepa ocho 24th ye free health screening Asinfo so ne important for obia no enhia health alert clinic ye train no atu a ye ba ho no mepa ocho Asinfo so police barrier ho and ye free health screening no bron 24th Thursday ye nhia ho no na enye no kwa na health alert clinic ye hye mepa ocho ene wo yo ba sebe o menses ho nsensem enkoyi ubon sa 7 days ne emma ne sa ebi eba 1 day na etwa 2 days na etwa 3 days na etwa me pa cho nso so de ne kakra na eba no obehwe na center ewom no ano odin nso so de ne kakra na eba no moja ne ani nyefa ne nyina no ye hwe ewo health alert clinic a obetutum rika no waba na afi no ye de abibiduro krochen e de ama na eho asem akoyie ene oba ne be ma me pa cho ye nkase ye nwo obi antutum rika infertility in men and women oba me pa cho so dofo ne nsa na momra ne ye hwe ba bia mfum so ni free na afi ne bibidro emfa mam na bibia enkoyi afi ma sa treatment no so no ewo ho no ma ye de ma omo amanya mild stroke me pacho watiri bramo ya wo ya udompe obu ho no ma wo se ne nsa ye tetrete ne na ye tetrete bra nyemfa wo se ye suna machine mu na ye massage na bibia enkoyi bra Kwame ame onchira na onya okase na ye twen obi a ewo health alert
mate de okano mate kasa ye nyina ye beba na bibia timi akoso wano health alert na atu omo kano abusuanti when a man fan agro to an amount of common chai, woman numbers no near display our TV national from CCA doc yakase of ya eti friend mum bombard you with calls said a beya or say yes mwangasa machi omo atum senia yenim dadano health alert dane denyina omo kono heba na yabeya de bi also bi di kaka jo say honorable Samson Ahi ebebe fia na yene no edi nkomo Bibi nti went to be ma last minute and or send you a message say Bibi esin kwan enti emfa nche na want me embe kan ho emma ye ndi nkomo no ye won komo be miensa se enan bi a ewo so yedi ye bekọ ahoma no so na ye ne mperifo no edidi nkomo so be kan ya eye honorable Mustafa Abubakar na no wotwe woni Facebook say ekremofo adwumadie bi omudi a ye fra no eye mawid no emre bi ombedi se adwuma no eye na MPP se bi abaumia ebe dwumadie na ase a na ya pe bus na ya parking nkofo edi o ma bagum sede be ya ehemu ne koso no na nkofo yi eboje Dr. Mahmoud Baumia so eti wo tenchen a wo baka se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wo atita bia ma na ene wo de adansedie bi abatu yanim asa dansidi no da di pefe se boss no ye de siwa ye de parking nkofo edi o makọ eye mawid dwumadie ye baba bedi sa nkomo no afei ni his excellency Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo aka edi afa garam se ensensem no ho ye beje reactions ahodo sanso na eye his excellency John Dramani Mahama ni hyiamu kase a woni West African penifo eba be hia na dwumadi eba be koso ani nyina afa ya bato no ho no ye beye empense mu kakra wa bra dwumadi no ekoso but answer no ye be kwa no make say what dial star 274 hasha and nano pay on sabeka 1000 Ghana cedis a star 274 hash dialysis here sadabaya 1000 Ghana cedis na ya mano once on sabeka bi na health alert for number no a 0242 518893 0242 518893 and 0242 518865. Make out say Agbozo Herbal Clinic. Dr. Agbozo Sebin Kancho say Bema wahuadi asa Oba white ode pua edi wunya to anamona brand in Jesus ye ka say o kwashiman oba himfie no betu afre no 0241 750 and 0557 402 696 content na kwachi wa yare hwe obetumi ahwo mecha kwan so ewo tema community 25 Savannah Junction one Dev Traco Estate no ND animuhwe obetu from 055 7402 696 055 7402 696 Agboso no obeboa ma bema why your bema ye bema ubesi umensem ye bema umensem no ebewie paye na meka we nyina no so ba meka say Roman Ridge Traditional Chinese Clinic obi ani momo seba Chinese kwan so a ye fa so eboa ma manfo apomodensem ejina yi a eye Roman Ridge Traditional Chinese Clinic bromo nchan na akoma yade no yentimfiri ho bromo nchan na diabetes no yeni wudwuma bromo nchan ne wachi nompe ewon nsem no yentenete stroke yade oh yebe sewu kra yebe yefru so amwade ho ama hoto aba wo kidney won nsem bromo nchan yebe di wudwuma sisi Roman Ridge Traditional Chinese Clinic ewo Roman Ridge woman Indian High Commission no ND animuhwe with from more 0546 450 672 0546 450 672 and 0556 121 863. Why are you free Juada Kosi Memenda and as a Juada Kosi Kwesiada Memenda ne Kwesiada no why are you free 8:30 a.m. it was 2 p.m. and a Juada Kosi Fiada no every 8:30 a.m. it was 4:30 p.m. A Roman Ridge Traditional Chinese Clinic. Hishomacha kwaine said by our pomoden seminal ebesi we ye dani anwa ba ye ba oman no etrase e wo DwaboAse or power 97.9 and a TVSYZ menko baby ye besi right, very well. O mine nya atena say e Power FM na TV XYZ DwaboAse dwumadie ni na sabre ya o mine atena say medical kacho say na kene Samson Ahi honorable Samson Ahi na ebetena say na yedi nkomo na fe yedum pempeso obekye ni entia e wo say Ghana for to aba e de ma President John Dramani Mahama o si bibia sini akwamuti wontimi emma ene eti nchemu no yetu asheda but one mining just say enkomo no to betwa ye enkomo pia ye ba bedi na enho abehia se ye bedi sa enkomo no ba onya man no enkomo nkaye na ye de cha adaka no ye yato table no so ni edi sisi but because o dial star 274 hasha on sabeka 1000 cities enche bia 930 waba abono nkra pem no ye be ye draw no na nia obenya 1000 cities no ya bone number na mama nsa nyina ehunu se wono ena nensa aka mensa aka promo wa Power FM and a TV XYZ Minkah say nchaka sia pa enkoma Delali Selpo Mr and Mrs Selpo Mrs Delali Selpo and a Mrs Pearl Selpo no amu ye dwumadie fefefe mo beto mo bedin ichemu kama fefefe eti eba wa beka abusua no ho a say wono so amafo body chidom no ye dom berema wo ba ye no ma sononko wa asase so eye neram sewopo neram yaw sewopo eti waba ye mo atena se ye baba ma kese pa no eti neram ye mo akwa ba wate welcome to Ghana, welcome to Earth na ye nko twetwe ni mu star 274 hash dial it here me pesa 1000 won saka ahokyere aba my Ghana ahokyere aba my Ghana wa bra ye adwendwe ahokyere ehun sem no so na Ghana say so de osay ahodo ebre ye ka say Ghana Water Company Limited wo hu hia sika bebre ansa no matima boa ama ezuo nani ate ama anya bia nom etina nanse mu so de wani hwe ya na ezuo etwitwa ewo Ghana fana nyina ye ka say so ya hokyere nsem ibi ene kanea nsem yo na se onzi ye dundum kanea bibi chechero one day ye de betudwa basabre yemra galamse nkomo no His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo enya akwenya ene amanane nsantwefo edi nkomo na TV station a wode omudi nkomo ye France 24 na enumu nkomo twetwemu na yebuza ne se eye woba o my Ghana amanfo ate atua omoye ye kire ede afa galamse ho ede na aba wo ka o ma sei ede na aba wo tata o moyi ede na aba wo chichi wo mo o se me efa minye bibi asa yentie no.
Right. Are you concerned about protest movements? We've seen a lot of protests. Some activists were arrested, put in jail. The opposition is saying you're trying to stifle dissent.
I'm not responsible for jailing people in Ghana. The courts in Ghana are independent institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts. It's not the protests. How can the president, who himself, his political career was aided by leading protests, have problems with protests? I don't have problems with protests. And nothing is done in Ghana to prevent people from...
Okay, san komono fatwa ye beba so ye beba nsem na president Akufo-Addo ekan ye ene said you see who protest no ene ni on ka say won si obi a ho kwan say mo onye demonstration no we obi a wono demonstration mu a no de didi mu a wa bedru ba bia wo we ye beba so but enkomo ba ko bi so eno so hia medical ka jo say muslimi edwumadie bia ya na ta koso no Honorable Mustafa Abubakar ewa homa no so obeboa na wabra nkomodidie mo koso no obebo dwumadie ni din e de ache na mre bia dwumadie ne be koso no bia obetia se ba omi aba dwumadie na se na mafo bodge no so na se dom bi aba wo hunu ba bi o mfiri ba na dan no bia ye ne Mustafa Abubakar alaji edi nkomo no wo dan na di wo san so twe wo no Facebook se ya no mo ba se nkofo e de o mo ba dwumadie na se na wanya nkofo a omo mantam omo firi omo pem eba behia eye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na de ho dansidi abre mame di kan ma na che na fei ye de dansidi no achemo Alhaji Mustafa Abubakar ye mo achemo akwaba
So Kwame, baby, I want you.
Nyamena daruma ye kura mu dendende kama e ofia ase. Na asa ne yabekọ nkọmọ no so no. Wadanse die na ade bae no, me emfa nkyere ahwefo ne etiefo. Ma mu tie o eye power 97.9 no. Ene no na mo bete. E na fe so wa hwe wo eye TVXYZ no. Video no ebekọ so ama watimi ehunu nia. Ekọ so we video eye adansidi a Ora Mustafa Alhaji Mustafa Abubakar ejina so dia dan na di pefe se President Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia se Mawid dwumadie na ekoso a okobase nkofo na de o ma begu ase na nkofo ne ye de ye dwumadie se Baumia wo dom bezu be hwehwe mu no enye sa na tie video ni nyanya ready no Alhaji Mamemra nchen sa asemi a wa maswe eyedienti adenti na ehu hia ye se wono no wo ye politician and ofili se dwumadie kase bi se no obetima fa ho adan na di se owodom why should it be a problem say wa ba se nkofo
yo Kwame me da wa se am say dey kai ma mentia wetiefo ne wa hwefo because me ma ye papa and snatch imam any Omo Molid Mubarak. I mean, I'm say before every Molid, Omo committee Omo de tour. Say Omo share the arrangement concerning the Molid. And the political parties so Omo free both NDP, MPP say Yembra. Now Omo say at least it's like brothers Baba Honum in Omo say Yembra na Yembo Komo. Then shut na Bibia Betmark or Ajojo. In the committees and one of the things that Omo cafe and say Omon pese tection baba honum. And omon pese omode yedi party colors so red and baba honum. In fact, almost every year biasa no moka. Inti we as NDC no, you are taking Sarah not seriously because the pese be bibia best say ya papa na if imam the molly. But we respect him. The mama catch and our boy Koko said nobody should do anything to mar the beauty of the molly every time. Okay, I said last year you come molid no. Last 2 years and the last 3 years, you come molid no MPP. Almost the party called about 3 years ago.
That's right.
That was almost the time Malam John. Okay, Malam John. In fact, almost the party you go on about Honum, some person would share Baumia. And I was expecting the committee by then after the Mohlit they would have condemned that act. Last year, Oman's man, but almost through. Mr. John, the money Mama last year. Would say no or say Oba. Ọmọ di na konya to ho ohun se jo mama aba edoma omo di shia jo mama and last year no more no I don't know first said that the mama written the minister at least it was who said this was a natural Zongo crowd. Obiani said the Zongos are for the NDC 95% of the Zongos are for the NDC and yet the second Ebama amount for Obiani me juma run the NDC ayama Zongos and independent make independent the second independent NDC Edema, your friend saying, Zongo 4. Yeah. Yaba Molly, no, this year Molly, Don President Mama, or not in Ghana, or Napo, or Savannah region, of East Savannah, into one number. But even that, no Musro say it be over to Mapa. So, the country said, Mama and member. Into Yama, a Humbo Amukaka. So, the only thing they had to resort in was, Mamon Cope, Amon Kofu, or from a national coordination. Videos now,
okay, meaning say video now ready. You bet me, as I said, there are 2 screens so now tomorrow said ACT here. But you go so yeah who adwuma was here mama na mo eto ne anya ntem na we are dance dia eye krojin Alhaji epeso ogina so de kire na ema na asem ne gina yie said be ya enko say bosrem kabi en wo ye e wo ase on no kredie no de ye adwuma eti wabra yes video no ready no to aso Alhaji
the usual first video no a national coordinator ema anya so otuom en kata no national coordinator you say your friend of Mustafa my namesake your friend of Mustafa national coordinator and wabo name man no say obi anya ready na pamuya bedu honoma no ma you man catches MPP colors no ni mayafi no ma omapo no hoste ayuko baumia these are MPP women organizers are oma tamo omo e wanya so otom me ankasa on that Saturday no me so mo dey back akoto Konka, that's the Accra Girls Honum, our Mamobi, Bas Baconso, our Nima, Bas Aconso, our Medina. Inti, almost free from money, nine, say, almost more money, and brown ornament, so that at least about me up to 2 honoma. No more on who said, Zongo, that was like, I said, this is the natural Zongo vote. Meanwhile, we are on the video snap at the moment. These are rented crowd, rented people. And these are the same things.
Okay, rented, I want to say, go for. You said that before one.
They even gave them 50-50 Ghana cedis. I am telling you, authorities say one of the women standing in the first video, one of our branch chairman, one of the women organizers, what's our video, one of your branch chairman, Papa boy. If the video is ready, even if I'm off air, that's right. They rented people, their own party people, and then gave them the flag, and then to come and cheer. This is the kind of modus operandi about me. On themselves, don't go no. Almost me your friends and folks, they cannot buy the people's content because Obia air almost a hard work or so. Almost a school fish almost means here. Almost send a journey work or so. So you cannot use this tactic to say over the Shikaba more and get your own people to come and cheer him up as if everything is well.
But allow you to be cautious, you know. At the end, the worst side way more. Wrong. Say, Baumia a politician. I open to me. You were about to have him. At the end, wrong with DwaboAse.
They are wrong. They say Chief Imam Committee now must set here and they can say, don't bring party colors to Honum. They were specific. Almost must have won in it 3 times. Our meeting, no. In fact, you are meeting it twice, and all was that you pay party colors because almost every year, no, then it is a rally. Our Honum. President Mahama, you won't see the party colors like that. You will see the natural Zongo votes, no, and other supports, no. I'm not against that. Say, yes, I'm out 40 horses. Say, your imams, your chiefs, your natural Zongo people, no mappa, and I say, you support the I'm better now. And I'm wishing or cheering President Mahama. No. But then to bring the party colors in the field of the Molid, you are turning the place into an MPP rally ground. 2 years ago, they didn't and things.
But your how be about?
And that is why Chief Imam like he's not happy with what is happening. He's not happy because Yemaya now warning. So why did you break the rules? They gave all of us warning that nobody should come with the party colors. Check the Molid ground and see how many you do see NDC colors and Abibisa. We could equally have brought the party colors, but because we respect the national chief imam, they respect the occasion because this is an occasion to celebrate our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So why would you want to come and mar the program of the chief imam? And you, Bamia, you claim that as a Muslim, you want to, this is how you are going to discredit the occasion of the chief imam. It is wrong. It is bad. And that is why we must condemn it. And until I make Fred committee, they say, you must, it's the 3rd time the MPP is doing that. And you must come out to condemn it. Minkah said, no, only party candidates, you cannot cheer anybody who can cheer. But don't bring party candidates into it. And you see, Adansine said, you went to rent them. And this year, renting crowd and fan Zongo program. And now, Kwame, I tell my side, we see and say, 2 weeks ago, President Mahama and Baumia HCR or Kanda Mox, 2 or 3 weeks ago, one of our deputy governors of the Bank of Ghana, Oka Baby. In fact, Baumia Bahonum term. In the late, President Mahama Bahonum because of our Soran and Obaho. The cheers that greeted President Mahama in front of Baumia was pissed. He was pissed because it's not as if we went to bring anybody. This was it's a program for the family of the Dr. Alasan. And President Mahama, President Mahama is entering the yard. No party colors, nothing. And Baumia was confused. So almost said that they're not getting their way into the Zongos. No, this is the only biggest congregation of the Muslim community this year.
And I would say, "Biano, what they are dancing here back." Yes. What can say? Me say the chief imam is pained when you are causeway, and the new winning as well.
Oh, now I tell you, tell me, Mr. Netanyahu, me call for more in chain. Many evidence I sent it to all the people around the chief imam. Masana Arimiao, Masana Omo Kitano, and and they are telling me that the man is not happy. Masana I don't joke with some of these things. Last 2 weeks, I sent it to them and I even came on Facebook and then I dealt with it. Until I sent these videos to them, say, this is what you people said, and this is the MPP breaking the rules. And so definitely the chief imam, I just say XYZ, more the rules and regulations that so say, my say, Kwame Minkah say, or anybody say, Mugabe say, then you find one of your staff going to do otherwise. What do you think the management of XYZ will do? Of course, they will not be happy. So you didn't need to come out to say. But then the reality is that they're keeping rules and regulations. I hope you understand the point. As Muslims know, we need to come out to say that let us be fair. The committee of the chief imam, this is an evidence to say Baumian and for rented people to come and cheer him up. And even at the grounds, Obama said, MC no Eka said, let's stop this, don't do this. That's Armia and Kata. It means they were not happy about what was happening. For us, no, this must be condemned. We cannot allow this to happen. And Baumia crowd at the rallies or political rallies, we have seen that he's introducing this into the Muslim business. We are not going to allow it. The Muslims are wide awake. They know who loves them. They know who has policies for them. They know who is going to help them to reset Ghana, and they will not fall for this gimmick. In terms of I have a post on the Facebook and say, I've been greeted with cheers, and then we've been greeted with cheers. Baumia is loved by the Zongos. Baumia is not loved by the Zongos. Baumia has sat down for the Zongos to be insulted. I mean, for how women who are not even wear their hijab to be discriminated upon. People who want to register for an NIA card or Ghana card are being called non-citizens, like the Yoruba community, the Fulani community, and all the Zabawa community people are being called aliens. And then today, Robert started when you Samira, Namaste Mayafi, Ekoran say, Mumbai boy and then no, we're not going to allow that. So, Prince, I want to set the case that what happened at the Maulid ground was uncalled for, was totally displaced, was something that I think that the chief imam's office must condemn it and also let Baumia apologize, or the office apologize to the people of the Muslim community. That is the
shortly, a show video now the bind you be see. But I dear about say, if the chief imam is not happier, would you not rather call say almost bonte now dying or happiness no Eddie?
That is why my son is our business that committee members, morning committee members, and that's ways to Masanda Mano. And Masanda Arimia, or no MC for the program on that day. Masanda Mano. So I'm expecting that they also come out to actually condemn it. But that is why we have also brought it out. I'm waiting to the close of day. You know, if any political party has done something that is until we condemn it, but this is evidence of the NPP coming out, calling their supporters all over to come to the Maulid and say, I just said a political rally. This is a place where it's reserved, a sacrilegious place to come and observe and have some time to listen to the sermons of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you can't use that as a rally ground. I don't mind telling the mechanic say, oh, people who know which you have any political leader, I don't have a problem. But to bring in your flags, to bring in your Maya with MPP colors, your dressing, and come and be cheering when they are even telling you that stop it, you are not stopping it. It is against the rules that were set up by the committee. And that is what we must condemn, and that is why I'm doing so.
I say you're slow with this video. Yeah, about that day. But
no, we need to
last question. Maybe say about the fact that Wokrano Awokasalaji, we're a politician. I mean, of what benefit is BBC to the political fortunes of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia? Post biya die in a deeper verse about way kwakotwe obelusu. I mean say waba Maulid na what the rented crowd aba amie boagere so ama wo masa asem no so e on the Facebook page e just say wanya dom e just say Zongo communities eta na chia. The posts are quite clear. So obelusu it of what benefit and away no eyama no.
Well, I want to say our big friend says psyche politics. Psyche. I'm not for a better maybe be to psych and turn the minds of people. In fact, some of our people, not only the Zongos, some of our voters across the country are troubled by some of these things. We will better our image there and say, and because some of our women on Saturday and on Sunday, no. Then I buy a mama Baumia to say Zongo no and that's Bibisa because they intentionally push that video of the cheering up into the Zongo community so that it will look as if the Zongo is not attending. So we must also come out to expose that no, that is not the situation. the reality is that Baumia F and no one supported coordinators in the national coordinators in F among I say 50-50. You don't Metro Mass Bus at the Honum. I'm saying video number you see. Metro Mass Bus no at Honum. And we were loading them. Me will be Konka, I will Akagas Honum. So the answer is to be able to tell the Muslim community that come and follow us because this is your Muslim presidential candidate. Also more boss religious card no that even the Muslims now love him. So let us all follow him. So all this is some kind of gimmick, political gimmick, and it is important for some of us who know the truth to be able to come out to set the record straight. And yes, sir, Baumia is not loved by the Zongos. In fact, 2 weeks ago, when there was a neutral ground, he lost it big time. All the polls from the presidency, from EIU, from Bloomberg, from Fitch, from Global Analytics. So, sir, Baumia is not on the ground at all. He himself, his own people are detecting him. And then, Satawale has run away from him. Reverend Osubimpa has run away from him. In fact, almost all the big people you can expect, are running away from him. Dambocho is not happy because he has made the young guys to be able to take over. So it shows you clearly that the man is only wasting money using the religious card. It may catch a Muslim economy. Any imam be able to from here is a Muslim, so we are supporting. You have an answer. You would have a question to answer on the deal because Hassan Ayariga was the first Muslim in the Fourth Republic, if my memory serves me right, to have come out to be able to stand for a nation. Hassan Ayariga support Hassan Ayariga. Why now? In fact, Aliyu Mahama himself, some of him, like Dr. Mustafa Hamid, MP, they didn't even support Aliyu Mahama. They supported Nana Akufo against Aliyu Mahama. Aliyu Mahama should have been the first Muslim because every vice president, I had to say, Obenya automatic support from the president. But why didn't Aliyu Mahama himself by last 4th of peace? Danado ever first, Alamba second, and Aliyu Mahama came 4th or so. So it tells you, when did you start that mantra? And then they can say, if the Christians also say that 75% of them are going Christian, and then you, Muslims, we are 19.9%, where are we going to get the percentage?
Okay. I like you so much. You have video now ready. Mientie, me uso bigina Metro Mass, a year transit anima. One day don't be aiding como, minim como crop. Yet, your mocha, yet.
Monshe, Namudiaki, me, Alaj Babamu, Ajaisha, maybe a better some Fabi, a mess rebel. Moment found no beer year for you. Your power, you send this up, but me free one when you force it, that you free. Yapa Papa, a man of the sure said, when you maybe she's a bargain, practically, she's a bargain. But you pure one. Mummy will say yes. More. Much of them channel 1 second, Mama, and fashion. That's the everywhere support. Kodi kasa, oh kasa. Umbrella.
Adia ye fundamental won komo ya ye die ni say mu lead no enye political program ene nhyehyɛ ya wo de abato dwa ni say dwumadie no ekoso a mo bi en show partisanship and as a me emfa politics embe for no eti video yi bra na ye de dom no efro Metro Mass ene Metro Mass aguo Metro Mass na mo be ni ye no buses access ya egugu a ye be pesika ye ni ye no bus ni bia eye adwuma kakra no ene ye fa dia besi ho a yesu amanfo dia kogum adaya baomia edru ho apɛ no my party colors e dia kire baomia free wa omuni omachi eti alaji ekomo ye ekoso ewe adanse die ni nie.
Yes, well, they are tickling themselves and laughing. First video no coordinator, second video amohu omo ekom ase mo ko tena ase Omokot Nase, Papa be our red, we know, and Zinga. So these are all people, Omaba. Into Bamel do Honoman as the Motadi Somoboni say, hey, Bamia. And the FT, which is Army, and Osman, I can say, stop it, we don't want politics here, and so on and so forth. Into media, that's an idea about Bontain. I'm a chief imam and Kofu, I'm a Ghana for you now, and a Zogo for you now, say, Baumia rented people to come and chain him up. These are not natural or Zongo people. We all know the Zongo people are for the NDC, and we are going to continue to be with them, support them, care for them. But Baumia doesn't care for the Zongo people. All he wants is to say, when the Sikaba Betum, I live. So we will not tolerate anybody to come and deceive our people. And it's like my members are still in straight for our people to know that they should be calm, but these are not the Zongo people. These are MPP party members who were about to come to cheer Baumia at the morning, which is totally wrong, unacceptable, and must be condemned.
But I see in the video say Bebrena say a Muslim fonta be the Gumaya fi, and then I just open your Zongo for.
No, some of them, now I'm Zongo for, and because some more Magaja, our branches, almost branch executives, and a police station executives. In fact, some of the people are Christians, some of them are not Muslims. Wow. But because they want the numbers, they had to bring all of them because at the end of the day, Ubenya of 50 Ghana, Ubenya of 100 Ghana. That is what they've been doing almost every program. But Miara is not occurring now. No, we give people money 50-50 because I'm not for a break. Kwame, I didn't also know. Just I woke up about Galamsey Assembly. I'm not for women are giving birth without limbs, children without limbs, children without eyes, children without ears because Galamsey. President Awako now France 24 say, you don't know about this. Meanwhile, the executive is not involved. One Attorney General. The only person who has been mentioned in the Constitution, the only ministry, is Attorney General. Who appoints Attorney General? Attorney General, when executive, who couldn't call for? You can't want to say you are not part of the demonstrators is not executive who is in charge. Why are they in charge? The Attorney General is the one who is prosecuting them. And I praise people.
And I don't know.
For me, we need to make sure that this president thinks that Obetema had that diamond for another France 24. France 24, they are also here. They know what is happening. Al Jazeera knows what is happening. BBC, and Omonim, they are also. On money, bread. In fact, everything at Pascal, nothing is moving in this country. It is only stealing. And of course, $58 million to build a cathedral. Where have you ever seen that in the world before? Meanwhile, you are going to IMF, wow. COVID, March, the ambulance money, $34 million, spare parts, March, for the state lands, Magrabi, Amamon for. Even Galamsey, your daughter's partners are also part of Galamsey. And Global Union, I'm a warning, say, stop this thing. We have given you automation. Time. Give you what time again? Perhaps die the more so that you can continue to give 11 licenses, 13 licenses to people to continue to mine because you want for your benefit against the benefit of the country. When you now, we better your claim of when you now won't say, this is a government who wants to see us die so that they can rule with their families. They want to kill us even before our time is up. And let's not entertain these peanuts of 100 Ghana, 1,000 Ghana, 10,000 Ghana. We will suffer the penalties. We will suffer the consequences. Pengu is supposed to win in 2025 because all these things they will triple the taxes on us. If COVID, we are still paying for COVID. We are still paying for COVID. And so you can imagine that if you allow these people to stay even for 1 minute, all of us, have you ever seen Otufo himself stand by a river? Otufo stand by a river to pray. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that before? One will say labor union above one thing because of Galamsey that. One will say the fisher folks above one thing say poor libation because of Galamsey. Look at what we're having. Our environment, our cocoa sector is finished. It is something we need to all rise up. If you are a patriotic citizen of Ghana, please don't follow money. The money that they have accumulated for 8 years, they punish us for 7.5 years. They are accumulated. They are only putting only 10% into the system to buy us. At the end of the day, you will see the kind of punishment they will give us. I'm telling you. Here will be hot than hell. Ghana, a better hotter than hell. And the only place we can live is outside the country. Why do you think people are leaving the country almost every hour? Why do you think people are doing so? It depends. It's our duty, and I want to applaud you and your team XYZ, Power, all of you for the good job you are doing for Mother Ghana. All the civil society organizations that are also doing well, we applaud them. The pastors, we beg them. Nobody should go and sit for money. Anytime the MPP flag bearer comes before you, a chief, or a pastor to seek for support, sack the person until the galamsey thing is solved, until the LGBTQ bill is passed, until certain things that we want to be done. If we really want to save Ghana, any pastor, any imam, any CSO, any big chief whatsoever, if the NPP flag bearer and NAPO comes to you, tell them to go back and stop the galamsey water. Tell them to go back and sign the LGBTQ bill. Tell them to go back and make sure that the cathedral that we have spent $58 million, we see the benefit of it whatsoever, or they should recover the money for us. These are things you should be telling them. But the more you entertain them in your politics, the more you entertain them in your mosques, in your churches, then it gives them that spirit and boldness to be able to do what they're doing. Not in some, you know. We need to stop it once and for all, because God will ask us one day for the people who are dying at the hospital. And also for kidney dialysis, you can see what is happening. No dialysis, it has been increased. And then cancer, among cancer, when you cancer, you go. I mean, hypertension, echo amount for, because the food we are drinking, typhoid, everything is killing us almost every day. So why are we killing our people for 10,000, 20,000 cities, 1 million Ghana cities? Look at what is happening in the water bodies. And then, I did not see it. Look at our sports infrastructure. BPR, to the extent that we have been banned anti-racism, but look at, for the first time in the history of Ghana, we were banned from playing because $3.5 million have been used on tax alone. You spend $50 million on food alone within 18 days. How can we be so cruel, wicked? And we read the Bible over every time. But also now, former finance minister, better the white kind Bible am I? As if we are lame tax. Forgive me. And see, our pastors, you saw what happened last week.
Yes.
You saw the spirit of when they were praying for President Mahama. They know that man is the leader. They know that man has compassion. He has passion for Ghana. They know the man who can stand for his people irrespective of his interest. He doesn't want his personal interest over the interest of Ghana. President Mahama will be he has 4 years to do. What does he want? He says, Alhamdulillah. But he wants to serve Ghana because he knows what Ghana has done for him. And so he has to come back to save Ghana. One bar. We will be doomed forever and ever, Kwame. Journalists have been arrested. You know, people have been killed. Only journalists cannot even speak out. So I'm not on TV Kata. I'm a toilet. So look at other journalists that have run away from this country. And after me, I'm not sent in Kata. Some of you have been threatened or anybody that about going to prison. This wicked administration.
President Milka said, "Oh, yeah, the normal to say they won't need to me, but to be the normal way, you know." I like the evidence here.
Ghana for Mama Yan German, the Entwabama, the Jumawura, Obia Betmedi, Jumaba, Amara Ghana for Obia or Tima or care for the people of Ghana. That is John Dramani Mahama, and we all know his track record. And may Allah be with him and all of you. Thank you so much.
But I say, Alaji Mustafa Abubakar, Kanenon, Onunana, Deputy CEO, Emma Mashlok, Onuna Tenin Kano, and she said, a simple way, Jumedia Muslimi for a Nafibia, a Maulid, no, and yet Jumedia, political rally, party, some, and Quasia, and others, the other down. Baumia and I'm someone your plenty. Says I won't and I would have 50 cities at the man for Edu Mugu Basmu. Now you made the empoanya and your party some and your diner do on Pono. What in go for Guasia? What in command on it and go for Nidino? As he acquire Muniachi, Baumia, Muniachi, one in the Aka. A ferry as them ye and him Guasam penny. And you're passing for and your Macomo lead. Some quiet day. Kru Jumedia. Jumedia, Nayadia Kai, Commissioner Mohammed, Salawale, Wale Sella. Say Jumedia in the airway. Would you say Tian Commonibio? You have the Edu Gita Maglo, and Baba Humanoso, Tian Commonibio.
Maybe I better say one family, Moment found no beer and your view. Your power, yes, and you so, but me free one, when you force it, you free. Your papa, a man of the sure said, when you maybe she's a bargain, practical lesson, a she's a bargain. But you pure one, Mummy will say yes, more. Much of them channels, 1 second, about many days, and fashion. That's the support.
Hey! Oh no. Lawyer Duji Tamaklo, Director ma legal affairs, legal team no, Emma NDC Amayoko. Director, Yamwachi Wakwaba.
Good morning, Minia.
Na bibi aboko die.
Your friend the case for where it's in the mechanic about 1 minute.
Okay.
Say Echna, there's going to be a system on the gay bill. It's a menstrual. So mobile send them a reporter. Na mo announce it and I gonna put in number. No one to Suko and Champagne. Na as for another dango Kupado Kokawa say you only the organ. Ghana has a prosecution there is initiated at Senate, and he knows that. So he's being disingenuous.
Material canon. Yeah, that's a lawyer, Edwin Tamaklo. Your friendly case, you know, it was all court. Now, coach you charge a man sign. Edjuma way, no. Lawyer Edwin Tamaklo, and I'll tell you, with him, ye begin assembly so. Dear, ye yachamus, no. Dear lawyer, I can see, dear large bekai, no. Number be phone lines, maybe I will be a friend. Friend natural wadring. Ewan near air cost sabre. Garam say, Komway. And they said, yes, yeah, home. Yet see, I change it and why Yempe say, you be fee Ghana for. I will say, Yempe see a bebua Ghana for. Ghana for Casa, Yaya, who say, Yempe see a betio mo. The way the party, some. I was a normal woodroom, says, yes, mumpo, ye the party, some, abeshem. And then I see a year Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, why so desperate? Out to the sense, you made the air crew, you made the no, ye the party, some, Eshem, and the Pemon, your befre, your mamma cry, no my friend, not with me, Abeche Margin. Mensa Thompson, what does a panel or Bauman so? Mensa am watching.
Kwame Minkah.
Mesa me das so watch opinions on here bekasa na asamia president Akufo-Addo kwakan wo France 24 titru efa garamse yi hono woni ne ya adwa na wote da se woni enti a woka se wono no wonye eye court wonsan so nye post na wakwachiche nkofo
yo Kwame me das mamintia one watie fo nyina na no sei Kwame am say Nidi Kwame Minkah say Ghana for nyina shedding na sa 8 years of nightmare and check akabosimi ni pepe na sa nightmare is over na Ghana for ho atom because Kwame amemu eyaw any idea o mampeni Akufo-Addo de yafemu mfi nwotwi me say yen colonial masters abrofo mbi die so echi osumu kran edie fa sa ya onu na Kwame so be hwe ho a impen bia no de asem esi ewo Ghana ha
yeah
mampeni Akufo-Addo enka ho asem o Ghana ha da
Dabida
on grante interview Ghana Central for da aji okodu amonone na amonone fo busano obe kaya ile wanka ho asem your friend is saying Major Mahama Captain Mahama yekunu no wanka ho asem
yeah
your friend is saying kidnap girls wanka ho asem bibia esi wo Ghana ha omanpenye Akufo-Addo enka ho asem wo Ghana ha da wo bunani sede penyine a sede wayo onka ho asem okopia ma no ne pe ansana amano ne insam twerefo ni pusuna ansana ka ho asem okaka ho asem so a sede ayampia nko a ne mfimunu nko a waka kire
oh ezemunu sasai
na Kwame ye wo omanpenye Akufo-Addo when I said the Odia Bob and say, we a human rights lawyer. Human rights lawyer. We are president of this country.
Yeah.
Simple. Young fan is the court, judicial
ye judiciary and I said oma sebe omu ehunu niye and na omu ye injustice and omu de protesters see atumwa ye ni presidential amnesty or
yeah we use our
if indeed omanpenye Akufo said the onone penko aye mfa protesters ntum na ye court no na aye ama na se chae den na opese or three protesters see lesson no do omatumwa. Can the president intervene?
But Mensa, he was emphatic. Was it protesters no omusuban and edi omakodru baby omudai
onu Akufo do no tama oye kumipeko no suban oda na di no me ense the protesters for ye when they did to mu let my vote count and say what am I na 2050 when let my vote count adi omuda na di and change the protesters for ye occupy Ghana occupy Flagstaff House.
That's right.
Police fought to barrier. Yeah, my protesters no far Jubilee House anymore. Oman book protesters. Oman book barricade no anko fa ho. Why you no? Kwame, why you no?
Bisabiu.
Strong. And you know, sabi that hypocrisy ni double standard way there. Kwame and set name fata. It's I think I can be dealing on Penyaku for the year.
But what give you indications say? What give you indications say? Why a leader? Why a crowd say? Obekwetia, Garam say Titu Sabreya, Adansidia Hodwa dine and say, yeah, the licenses is a Hodwa, Mount Kofo, Wabra Yedia, say, ye Garam say so. DC is ne, MC is Somutata actually. Mampaya dine and this and Yabre, so baby be a found. Hello, Mensa. Hello, Mensa.
Kwame.
Maybe so, Mampany. What's the question? What's the deal with Kwame, the question is say, Sabreya, Okuja to a black quadia dance diaba, said DC's ne MCs, Edu Mwaji Garam Semo, Nafe, Mampany de, Anu ye way, and Mayeno. Bibi one in sem now, waka at a chair. France 24 say nani abreso bakwatia garam say ye hwe ni muso baby
Kwame omanpenye eni abreso bakun garam say I say France 24 and na be me yakunu interview na be me yakunu say why ready so bakun garam say ya say the party penning for omo nyina say there be omo beto abanti omo nko ya funu betu garam say ase
yeah
na akọ affect omo vote e fa no mo kan ye omanpenye Akufo say ye tafi protesters yi what's the one them? Ghana Journalist Association President Eko Khan say won't go to Ghana say who anka odeni se kwakọ nani enti no e dey na kire say o mampenye Akufo dey na ju so betu Ghana say
e dia forget yon BBNC
onye na agene ai Kwame onye na agene enti no ye ni say then you say je o mo kwan na ye dey o mampenye or work the commitment the resolve or abadaye any agenda or they be too gallant.
Okay, Mensa.
Kwame.
Yeah.
Kwame.
Yeah.
Kwame. Me chat for crano. Wouldn't I say me by it? And conform me do a mohu yao pa ye Ghana Bar Association. And conform me do a mohu yao ke pa ye Ghana Bar.
I don't mind that.
Kwame. Demonstration of possible. I'm a set injustice here at Koso. Kwame, you someone you don't actually show more advocacy.
Yeah.
Be a lawyer for.
Wow.
Be a lawyer for who are members of the Ghana Bar Association in good standing. But the young fan say, yeah, a lawyer for any Ghana for yeah, baby. Young say, one more year you put on. Young fan say Ghana Bar Association for and far or more. What about their compatriots who went out to show citizenship, to demonstrate? Women swear. Kwame, I can say it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that our lawyer for and Kasebi and Komo family, Omo ask Omo Dimo Akotne and Omo the pressure to Mampeniso because Mampeniso is a member of the Ghana Bar Association. Now the Omo call bar conference, and 6 months them yante galam say asem wo ho so Kwame me di Ghana Bar Association for who they've been a disappointment, you know, for the cause of Ghana.
All right. Answer na memo akono. Mensa ade ba ko e ba be see in the next 2 hours. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the leadership of the NDC. Omo be receive pre-election assessment team omo free West African Elders Forum. Na the obedi eye ekuo nanim eye former Nigerian president eye Goodluck Jonathan. Ni nyina for abatoɔ ehun sensem sabreya NDC na no kɔma so sɛ eye isi no abatoɔ nwoma no ɔma no ho kwan na forensic audit nkɔnkɔ so. Me sure sɛ san nkɔmɔ no betime piem ɛwɔ nkɔmɔtwitwie mu. Na wo gidie sɛ san mpanimfoɔ yi betime aboa ama abatoɔ komisa esi gyina ye bia ebetimi di mfasudie papa bi abrɛ wɔ abrɛ ye kɔto abai
Kwame afɛ yebegyina civil society organization anemu na yawo come that observer emission team your mobile. Kwame, I think that is very important say the maba early in tempi na na missions no mun ta mantem. I think say wuti and nano France 24 interview or interview mantenye krana. You saw how the pressure they are consistently talking about the credibility of the voters register, the transparency and the fairness of the upcoming elections.
Yeah.
Observer missions or more than 10. I think that after way more a number of missions, and we hope that the NDC will be able to give all the evidence and a clear picture of the suspicions that they have. And we know that once the observer missions come, they all send their report. First, ECOWAS observer mission on Baye. We also the communique that they issued, and I think that they raised fundamental issues, some of which I think that the NDC is going to re-echo in this meeting. And meaning say, I think when they put all these reports together, they will know so the Electoral Commission is up to some mischief, and they will take steps to ensure they intervene at the right time to ensure that this election is free and fair. So we are very confident there.
Yeah.
Something may happen out of this.
But sir, the argument of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, any easy no, say NDC nya bresa obegina ne naso no adan na dance di edi no. Wanye in the words of President Akufo-Addo, NDC ni nyina so papa bia obetimi aka say forensic audit bia enkoso. Eno no sa no kan say.
Kwame na President Akufo-Addo mo da so na asem ya asem.
What does your president?
Oh, Obi Amfana Asem. Obi Amfana said he has lost it. He has lost touch with reality. He is not in touch. In fact, President Akufo-Addo checked out long time ago. I'm telling you, wait, and some of the dear 20 Gabi Marco Kachira no NDC for you didn't know so okay. He has checked out. President Akufo-Addo is not in touch. What I think Akufo-Addo there. But about me and the Kaya and Kameka say, oh, dear, or no, they said that they have brain and tenancy. They are said in Arjun will fake and or Akufo-Addo is checked out. He's living his retirement dream. He's just all over running about it.
But you see this way. You see this so hold the same view.
What the Electoral Commission there, I think we've always maintained, we need to keep an eye on them, Kwame. They have not been able to demonstrate that credibility and fairness in this upcoming election.
No, but what about NDC? No, Mebo, TB. What about opportunity on the man? NDC say obetimi de na dance di abetu dwano. Would you say NDC to me? NDC adwumani ye.
I think the issue is not about your friend is saying NDC ebedi the dwuma ye and something the dwuma ye. Kwame, the burden of discharge is the Electoral Commission. So what you say? Electoral Commission and there was a constitutional mandate to provide us with a credible register, a credible and transparent election. They make an what you say. If the many excited any suspicion say process yes fair, I don't have the onus doesn't lie on me. Where and yet several burden say that the proof the burden of proof is on the accuser. No, this time the burden of discharge is on the constitutional body who has a mandate to provide a fair and credible register. If there is any suspicion, EC provide assurance. There, yes, you may have suspicions on A, B, C, D of this procedure, But because of ABCD of the things we are putting in place, we believe the process is going to be free and fair. So that burden of discharge is on the electoral commission.
And Mensa, so far, Mensa, we didn't come out. Mensa, and so far, that is what the EC has been doing. Say, and from Zahodua, NDC, okay, or my NCSA.
Kwame, oh, journalist. Kwame, just go on the street. Ask the number of citizens Ghana for Kwame Minkah who are more confidence and trust in the electoral commission. We have 30% to crown power. Every Ghanaian on the street now knows that the electoral commission is up to mischief, and they don't trust the electoral commission, and that is a serious crisis which the EC needs to fix before the 2024 elections. If they want a free, fair, and transparent election, they need to fix that credibility crisis, and that includes they provide constant reassurance to every party, stakeholder, and every Ghanaian who is involved in this electoral process. But some say, I think that it doesn't help the process, and it makes the process very difficult.
Very well. Mr. Thompson, you have said, "Amedo ase enobra when you buy another pay." Mr. Thompson, eneda asepano. Ebusia, yebra na nya yebre kenka adaje kakra wo mu a aka me beautiful lines no na mumu bi afre ache mo adwen ewo enkomo ya yedie. Mensa ka no di odi kunim no oye wa wo number ye 054 wo na manya ne tie se as a number no mo share na mo ni ye na mentimi kancho mo na ye hu de wa wini no na bibia ended me sure say by now no message no abeto wo phone no so o chanya me adoma ye be say hia bio na ya bodwa data ba dwendwen ye ma ho DwaboAse ene de bremo media ne Kwame Minkah agimanie power nie or the power mid morning bremo or radio so what TV so ye yimusini ni abom nyom awia bremo pranto akase ebo and afen so ye de kase ebo no bremo no so na ye san so e de ye dwumadie enka ni nyina so apem so Mensa ka ye de odi nkunim a wanya 1000 cedis a menya ya kwone me beche eye wo number eye 0246 3440 ... Ona on saka. Yebe share view. Piao.